24 seconds.
Hello there. What an intro, 24 seconds. My name is
Yeah.
Ash Mannix, as you should well know, hopefully, and I'm joined today once again by my lovely co-host, Kuxo.
She-Hulk was good.
That's a strong sentence. I do not take any responsibility for what Kuxo says, as he is an independent person, and I have no control over him, unfortunately. But do tell us, Kuxo, what is the temperature down your end?
Warm. I don't know. I haven't paid attention. I think
Warm's
the
good
heating's
enough.
on. The heating's on, so whatever it's set to.
And let me switch to the chat. So I am going tonight. People are going to be like, "What the hell are you doing?" But let me show you, Kuxo. We were talking about a new plugin I've installed. Move transition, I think it's called, for OBS. And if I do this correctly, you can see the stream, can't you? Yes.
I can see the stream.
Yep.
It's working.
I'm going to switch to full screen, and then I'm going to switch back, and you can see it's a slightly different movement. I mean, it doesn't. It's
I'm waiting
more.
for it.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I'm supposed to be looking at the other. Hang on. Wait for it. I'm waiting for it. I'm still waiting for it.
Are you? Wow.
I told you, man. Don't know what you were
You're
talking about.
delayed
I'm
even
still
more than
waiting
me
for
because
it.
I'm watching it on my laptop, right?
There we are. Now it's zoomed in. And now it's zoomed out.
Your delay is even worse than mine, mate. What the hell? Like I'm watching the stream on a separate laptop, just like like thingy, like you kind of, but I'm not watching it on the front page. I don't know, whatever. The delay is crazy, man. Holy shit! All right, crack dealer. How's it going?
Us up.
Once again, we're playing Valhalla, which I don't know if I said that the first time, but yeah, that's the I don't know, crack dealer, if you caught the scene transition thing. I'm using a new plugin that I don't really need just now, but I think I might be able to use it in the future. But shall we? Let me just load up the game. Day 14 break.
Wait a second, I haven't even fucking gotten into. You haven't sent it to me. That's what it is.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm on the ball, man. I'm on the ball.
I was wondering what. I thought something was
It's
missing.
like one of the first things I usually do. It's hilarious. Can you see the the game?
Yeah, I can see the game. I'm in the game now.
All right, let me.
All right, here we go.
Let's go to full screen. Yeah, smooth.
I'll wait for the full screen.
Yeah, this is a massive delay, man. I thought it was bad enough when I was looking on my copy of the live stream from YouTube, but it's even worse. But anyway, tell me when you can see the full screen, and then we'll start.
I don't know. I mean, I've got the game from Discord. We can just carry on. I don't need to worry about the YouTube stream of it.
I know.
I'm keeping an eye on that one for the chat.
I know, but it should be full screen by now, yeah?
Yes. It is full screen.
Okay. Things are pretty quiet outside. Oh, damn.
Are they? Oh, wow. That was...
Right, which one's the one that Crack Dealer said to put on? Welcome to Valhalla. Remember Crack Dealer recommended one?
Welcome to Valhalla.
No, that's not the one. Crack Dealer had another one they mentioned that they liked.
Yeah, because I like Every Day's Night.
Yeah, which we're clearly gonna have. Crack Dealer, was it Crack Dealer or someone else? No, I think it was Crack Dealer.
No, Crack Dealer was recommending songs.
Crack Dealer, do you have a song that you want to listen to? I know that there was one that you recommended last time, and I cannot remember what it was called. Neon District, right? Let's wait.
Neon District is there.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it sounds like
it's a Steel Samurai.
Steel Samurai from
Ace Attorney.
Yeah, Phoenix, right? God. Wait, which one do we not want to put in? I can't remember what it is.
Base of the Titans.
No, yeah, fuck that. Dust, Karma Trindini, Metropolis, Dawn Approaches, Reminiscence. Yes. Ooh,
Who was this?
you, I think.
No, but who was this? I don't remember this
Right,
person.
she was the woman at the very beginning who tried to jump off a building, kill herself, was saved by a boss, brought back here unconscious, and basically lay unconscious for a long
that's
time.
quite a story. Yes, now I remember. Okay. Jill! Yeah.
Ah, Miss Kim.
Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to be called Miss.
You'll miss it when you can't be called.
You'll miss it when you're not called Miss, yeah.
You seem to be in a good mood.
I got some money on Mega Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy?
Wait, who gave you money?
Her mum. I don't know.
I mean, she seems like a full-grown adult. Do they still give you money? Do you still get money?
At the very least, I fucking hope she's a full-grown adult. She's come to drink alcohol.
Oh, that is cool.
And she quit her job too.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't remember that part. I don't
dep-
remember anything.
She was depressed because of her job. She worked in I think she.
The
I
newspaper?
think she worked for. Was it
Donovan D. Dawson.
But yeah, I guess. Wait, what did she say? Yeah.
You got some money.
What can I get you?
I'll have a beer.
All right, you got money, so you're gonna buy a beer. Okay. Let's get Kim a beer. Right, 1 aldehyde, 2 of these bad boys, 1 powdered delta, and 4 Carmetrine.
It's fairly standard, ain't it?
Oh damn! What did I fuck up there? Oh, flanagride. Fuck me. Right. How did I miss that? Color blindness. I do like how they color coded it as well. It really helps. Here.
She believes in freedom. That's what Craig Taylor says.
Freedom!
Freedom to kill herself, yeah.
No, she believes...
Thanks!
Is that drinking a beer makes you American or something? I don't know.
Probably.
So, how have you been doing?
Pretty good, actually. My hair stopped falling... Oh, wow. My hair stopped falling out, and my appetite is coming back.
I'm going to just say that I don't know about that. That's hard, serious
That's
stuff.
some bad stress if your hair's falling out.
Yeah.
I hadn't realized just how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. I suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I actually felt like I achieved a victory.
I can sympathize with that. I get that.
What, leaving the job, yeah?
The feeling of not realizing how much a job affects you until you've left it, and then that feeling of exhilaration and freedom from leaving a job that you
Don't like.
you didn't like and didn't realize how much you didn't like.
How much it didn't like you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I got a hold of my own life.
Yeah. So nice to hear.
Oh yeah, I'll start bartender training in January too. Ah, just a month too late.
Huh? Really?
Huh? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool.
Not the best reason to pick a job. Not a bad reason.
ETC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being.
I mean, that's what we're doing.
I don't know if it's just what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start.
This is exactly why Joe's doing this.
It'll give me time to think on the next course of action.
A bit of advice. Don't go for BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pay and tips. I was going to go for that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute.
How do you back down a bit? BTC, Crack Dealer's asking what was BTC again. BTC is like the overarching corporation that owns these
Bars and supplies
bars,
us
yeah.
with the drinks ingredients. It's a bit like a franchise.
Yeah.
But they're also kind of like
They're more like a regulatory body as well.
Regulatory body, yeah. But
Yeah.
they also handle our pay or something, because she's talking about it, and she's talking about BTC training as well.
You got corporations.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about? The government's a megacorp, isn't it? Everything's a megacorp.
Yeah.
So they might actually be the megacorp of the whole city. I don't know.
No, I think it's more in line with the... No, wait a minute. They provide housing as well. I just remembered.
There's a chance. I need to check.
I mean, yeah,
There's-
it says it right there. I took the chance when BTC found me at a pub. Fucking hell, man. These guys, they've got fingers in many pies.
So either they are a franchise, stroke government, not government, but like governing body that controls the whole drinks industry, or they're just the government. Why, who knows? Well, I took the chance when the BTC found me an apartment, and instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one.
Those apartments were built by them or something.
Back in England, they have their own real estate companies. What the fuck? Let's crack this thing. 5 years really. That sounds like something a Japanese company do. Actually, if you do apprentice work, I think apprenticeships, I remember talking to someone about this, and like they give you you do the apprenticeship, but you get a job, but you have to do it for like 3 or 4 years. So you get the job as part of the apprenticeship. If you leave the apprenticeship like midway or whatever, you have to pay back. I don't even know how this works. It's like you have to pay back a certain amount of money.
Really?
Yeah, I heard it was something bullshit. And I remember I was talking to this guy, right? And this was when I was not long after I'd started a new job after kind of graduating and all that. It was a few years after that. So I met this guy, and he was a contractor for us right at the time. And this dude was like driving an Audi S5 or RS5 or something pretty cool, and I was driving a fucking shitty Micra. And he was telling me about that he had to do this, and he went and he saw a better opportunity while he was doing the apprenticeship and went, fuck this. And he said, I was happy to pay the money. And I'm like, that's ballsy, man. To be willing to pay the money to get out so you can have the opportunity to take on something better. But like, that's also a massively crazy thing to do, but it seemed to have paid off for him. Years later, he was still working as a contractor for my company, and I remember going down to where he was working, the kind of office or whatever, and he had a Aston Martin parked out. Get the fuck out of here! I'm still driving my Micra.
Well, he's got a contractor gig, so obviously if you make raking in the money.
It's not just that though. He was I don't know. There's street smart as well. Like he was quite clever in that way, and as well as making a lot of money. Whereas I was just like, oh, I'm just going to do the proper graduate course thing and then just do a normal job and fucking what? How did I get paid back for that? I got a lovely goodbye. I was saying Japanese companies and the policies are just harsh. Just recently saw Anime Man's interview video with a format. Oh, no, idol stuff is it? I agree.
Idol stuff is super fucked. Yeah.
I agree that Japanese companies will have like really strict policies, especially compared to like the rest of the world. But I feel that even amongst that, idol stuff is next level. Like South Korea is really bad as well with their idols.
It's true.
The idol world is really dark. Yes, and like, I want you to think about how many ugly idols do you see, right? And the reality is they will either make you change yourself to suit the role. Say you're really good at singing and you can do the dancing, but there's like something not good about you, as good about you about the looks. They will make you change yourself and spend lots of money, even though you've still not got the guaranteed opportunity to become an idol. It's like, I've heard some stories about like the South Korean factory system that they have for churning out new idols. There's been numerous idols or young people in idol training that have committed suicide because of like the rigors of the whole thing, and how it's just like, and even when you become an idol, the fans, man, some of the fans are just so horrible. It's like, oh, that person is fat, and you're looking at them going, they look healthy, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's tough, man. I wouldn't wish that type of, see the training they had to do as well, it's like almost 24 hours a day, and you hardly can eat anything. They just, like, the diet is ridiculous. I would not wish that upon my worst enemy.
And if you make it, you also have to sign away rights in life that you would normally enjoy. things like being able to go out with a partner,
Tattoos.
or yeah, that's the biggest one actually that I can think of. So it's like they don't get to experience life. Yeah.
So Disney used to do this a lot with their child actors, right, and actresses. So like, what was it? Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, I think, was another. And I'm thinking, I can't remember the woman that was in Wizards of Waverly Place. It doesn't matter. Anyway, like a lot of them, like even Britney Spears, she was a kid on a Disney show when she was really young, and Justin Timberlake and Christina Aguilera, for people who are a bit older, my age, who will remember that. They had massively strict rules, and then all of them, it was like a culture shock. See what they as soon as they were able to escape that contract, they just kind of went off the rails, man. Demi Lovato still, I don't think, is fully recovered. She's been in and out of rehab. Miley Cyrus went mental and did like that Wrecking Ball album, which was just hard, just like trying to be as quote adult as possible. Yeah, it's I
don't actually remember this.
It's mental, and see, it's just the whole celebrity thing. I think one of the few people that I know of that have seemed to have handled it well, being child stars, is the Olsen twins.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what do you really hear about them nowadays?
All I know is that Elizabeth Olsen was Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch. So I don't know about the other one.
She is the third, right? She is the younger sister. Okay, the Olsen twins are her two older sisters, and they were massively famous from being a baby. They were on a show called, I don't know, there was some like famous 90s show or something, or 80s show called Family. I can't remember what it was called. It was massive apparently. But from child actors, they kind of like, and there's numerous films that are in as twins and stuff like that. But they got at some point just kind of left. They walked away from that because they saw that as not very good for their health. And I think they went into like various businesses and stuff like that, and just kind of like lived a low-key life, and seemed to have had a like rewarding, decent life. That's why I was kind of surprised to see the younger sister go into the film industry, because I was like, I would have thought they would have put her off. So Crackdealer is saying there's a term for some idols who hurt themselves cussing their hands. Like the handshake events, they say, "Oh, I'm so glad you came to my performance. Come again next time." Oh, and then I'm talking about underground idols. Oh, they earn like 30 yen, have to perform 6 days a week, and I have to tweet 19. Oh, Crackdealer, you're showing me an even worse.
You're scraping the bottom of the barrel to find the absolute worst examples you can, and you're doing a very good job.
I didn't even know you got underground idols, right? And just the thought of being an idol in an underground manner, like, how can it get worse?
Yakuza.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the mainstream idols weren't owned by Yakuza groups.
Yakuza.
Yeah. But it's not good, man. So I do appreciate that. Fame is fleeting as well. I don't sit there seeking fame. I seek money. I'm like, why the hell do you want fame? Just give me all the money. I'll be happy with that.
Oh, I remember this. This was a fucking, in school, back when we were little kids, they always used to have this stupid question where it's like, hey man, would you rather be rich or famous? And I'm like, rich. And half the dudes would be like, famous. And I'm like, why? And they're like, when you're famous, you're rich. I'm like, tell that to Nelson Mandela. Like, honestly.
Did you actually say Nelson Mandela?
I mean, yeah.
You had that right up your fucking sleeve at that point.
No, what the fuck?
What age were you? What year was this?
This was in like primary school.
Dude, I didn't know jack shit about Nelson Mandela when I was in primary. That's a good. I like that one. I wish I had came back with something like that. But
because when they think of famous people, they always think of like, I don't
David
know
Beckham.
who was famous at the time. Yeah. David Beckham, Jason Statham, The Rock.
Yeah.
People like that. They're people in movies or singers and stuff like that. Celebrities. And I'm like, there are famous people out there who are not rich. You know who they are. Generally, like a fucking
But the assumption
leftovers from reality TV nowadays. Yeah, you're saying?
the assumption is that if you're famous, you're rich. A lot of people still assume that. Oh, you're on the TV, you must be rich, and you're like, no. A lot of people on TV and all that aren't that well off. Some of them are actually not, like, kind of poor as well. But people assume just because you're on TV or even in movies that you're well off. So I think I can understand why kids would think that, because a lot of adults still think that way as well.
That kind of thinking is probably what leads to a lot of them being like, I want to be a streamer when I grow up. And you're like, oh no.
Yeah, because like I've been watching some guys were talking about this. I don't know who it was I was watching, and they're like, I made Louis Rossmann, who's he's an advocate. Do you know him? Have you heard of him?
Who?
Louis Rossmann.
I don't think so.
He's an advocate for like the right to repair and stuff like that. He's appeared in my feed.
Oh, I've heard of the right to repair and all those arguments.
Yeah, I think he was one of the people backing that and like at the forefront to fight for that. But anyway, he was talking about, he's like, yeah, I do YouTube as a side thing because he has a repair business. He works with the kind of a group that like fights for the right to repair, and he does a bunch of things. He does the YouTube stuff is just something I do at the side. He goes, but look at this. He got like I don't know what it was, 10,000 views on a video, and he said, I get 10 cents. I got 10 cents for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, fuck off. Now imagine you think 100k video on views on a video, and you get multiple videos. You think people are like loaded because you see YouTubers that are on Ferraris and stuff, and you're like, what the fuck's going on there? But he's like, first of all, it varies, right? It depends on the type of content. Like Google have very complicated ways of valuing how much ads earn you, and they also charge the companies varying different amounts depending on what their ads are showing on as well. So it's not like they're just screwing you over, though they are. And he was like, I got 10 cents out of 10,000 views. So you can like, even if you've got YouTubers that are like getting thousands and thousands of views on each video and they're doing it every day, you're not going to be rich, mate. There's a good chance that they're not doing that. Maybe it's like the same as a normal paying job. So yeah, people just assume if you're successful on YouTube that you earn big bucks. That's why so many YouTubers get sponsors and do Patreon and stuff, because they can't live off of the YouTube ad money.
To subsidize it, yeah.
And YouTube on top of that goes demonetize. So if you're relying on that and one of your videos gets demonetized, that's why I will never ever rely on YouTube solely.
On that point, actually, I remember what was happening with Summoning Salt very recently. He actually only just started doing YouTube full time. For a few years, he was building up. Well, he was making his videos, right, for a few years, and he really got a good reputation because his videos are solid, top quality, right? Very well researched, very well put together, just solid, good shit. And then he decided that he'll do YouTube full time. I think it might be the first or maybe the second video he put up since he did that. And he only puts up one video maybe every few months.
Yeah.
Because they do take ages to make, and they're like an hour long, maybe 2 hours long sometimes.
Like properly edited videos, not low.
Very,
low
yeah.
Shit
Like,
that
very good documentaries they are. So when he put his video up, right, then it was the history of speed. I think it was Mega Man 2 or something, speedrunning. YouTube adult restricted his video. 18 plus restriction. Now, that I don't know the exact effects of that, but it's really bad. It's like it gets
almost shadow banned. Like you get
it's like almost no one ever sees it or something.
Yeah, it's bad.
And he gets fucked. And so he was very publicly having arguments with people with YouTube's like whatever support team they have on Twitter. And these arguments got protracted. They got very bad as well. Very heated because YouTube was saying like, no, the algorithm has done it, but
the
we'll look
algorithm
into
is
it.
perfect. You're wrong.
And then they basically withdrew that, like they withdrew the age restriction thingy, and then reinstated it. And they're like, they can't do anything. So he basically pulled that video down, put it back up with whatever part was infringing on or upsetting the system,
It's
removed or edited in some way.
mhm.
And as far as I can tell, nothing untoward has happened since. But it was super bad that had to happen in the first place, because he had to go in there and re-edit that to get it up there, and then hope that people would catch on to it, because the momentum had already died.
Yeah. That's the problem. You rely on momentum, and momentum is a massive thing for a video. I wouldn't know because my videos don't get that many views, but I hear from other YouTubers who are bigger that if you lose that momentum for any reason, that can lose you so many views, and that can really screw you over for a video. And the problem that YouTube, I think, has is it has really complex algorithms that are fully automated, and so like a human might have looked at that and went, yeah, no, that was a bad decision on the algorithm, and undone it, and then the algorithm came back and went,
just redid it. It's like, what are you doing, motherfucker? This is my
you.
decision. Kevin is in control here. Nah, YouTube will have a big YT on a bot like that.
Yep, and that's what can they do? That's why they're like, oh, we can't do anything, because the people who are in charge of that are probably people higher up.
Mate, it's stuff like that that makes me believe the rumors that Google can't control their own AI, and it's fucked.
Well, so playing devil's advocate, they have billions of videos that they need to check, right? And they don't hire enough people to do it, right? So they rely heavily on these algorithms that are going through shit tons of videos and having to learn on the fly, right? These machine algorithms, AI, whatever you want to call them, they're going to make mistakes. And when there's billions of videos, and if you have an error rate of 0.1%, and it's not picking people based on their size, obviously it's not going to like error on just small time YouTubers. It's going to sometimes hit big YouTubers because I don't think it's biased that way. Then you're fucked. And so the reality is they can't control it, or at least they can't tweak it so that it doesn't, I don't know. I think, no, do you know, I think theoretically they probably can, but they don't, because if they had to tweak the algorithm every time it fucked up, right, they'd be constantly tweaking it, and they don't want to do that. I think the people who are in charge of that are definitely not the same people who are in support. I don't think support, what I've heard is support don't have that much authority to do stuff, and that's why they try to help out, but there's only so much they can do, and then it happens again.
They're more like PR than support then.
Yeah, they're just there to make you feel good because I talk to a person.
Support should have the fucking ability to solve issues and resolve problems.
But their hands are tied. If they escalate that on the system to whoever it has to go to fix, and they don't do it, what are you gonna do? A company is not one mind, one body. That's the unfortunate thing. And Google,
it's a very good example. Yeah,
fucking huge.
Many moving parts, most of them AI.
Well, there's many moving parts, and in any company, those moving parts never move in lock-sync. So it sucks, and they just haven't been able to fix the system enough. And then people, I don't know how much of it is bias. There's probably bias in there, but there's also just like genuine fuck-ups, and it's like people are going to have conspiracies about it, and there's nothing they can do about it because, I don't know. So maybe I'm playing too much devil's advocate. Maybe YouTube actually do have proper control, and they're just complete assholes because reasons. But shall we continue the game?
Let's carry on. First of all, I want to just read what Crack Dealer has written because it's cracking me up. Crack Dealer has said, my dad handed me a plastic bag of marijuana when I was 6 and showed me this shining view of being a crack dealer. Now I have to get a new door every week, and I'm still finding my father. He's dead the day I find him.
That sounds like a good storyline for an anime.
I enjoy these little anecdotes, man, always.
It's great because it's like we're trying to entertain you, but you end up entertaining us.
It's a two-way relationship. I enjoyed that we could just interact with each other and just have a good time. That's what these streams ultimately are all about to me.
I mean, yes, but someone coming back with a little interesting story, it's probably more interesting than what I'm talking about in stream. It's great, and it's not what I expect, but it's nice to have. It's nice to see. I
expect nothing. There's nothing to expect. The only thing you should be aiming for, and I'm aiming for, is having a good time.
I want the people watching to have a good time too. If there's
Exactly.
Crack Dealer did say Kixel patted his back that day when he destroyed that kid with that example. When you gave Nelson Mandela's the example, I like that comment.
Well,
You're just sitting there going, yeah, that was a good example. You had nothing to say. I get.
I mean, like, are these? You know, we went to the same fucking school. They should have known that as well.
No, I didn't. I told you I didn't know that.
Not you. The kid who I was talking with. Dumb shits. A lot of them.
Well, I think I would include myself as one of those. But anyway, let me just rearrange my.
Those were the good old days, though, man.
Back in England, they have their own real estate companies.
Fucking A.
Apartment complexes where they have the means to give discounted rooms to employees.
Welcome, Loopy. We know you're late.
All right, Loopy. But in this city, Realty Nua holds an unspoken real estate monopoly. So BTC can't easily offer such promises.
Oh.
Realty Nua is a bit weird as far as companies go. The name has become synonymous with quality, a brand built around certain expectations. But the truth is that Realty Nua has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so.
A lot of fucking quality, I say quality in big inverted commas, do that. Where they're just like, they have a brand, and because they have all that recognition, they start to stagnate.
Well, like Disney. Oh!
Yeah. Sony's a good one as well. It happens every couple of hardware generations. In fact, the whole games industry tends to do that.
Every big company, Microsoft,
yes, I will say
Windows,
every big
right?
company.
Especially with Windows, they rest in their laurels because they go, we have the monopoly, get fucked. Right? What are you going to do? Get Linux?
What are you going to do? Not use Windows?
Use Mac OS?
There's always... and then people did. No, and then people did use Mac, and they're like, oh
shit, we better...
oh shit, Windows 10 fuckers.
Well, no, they did Windows. Windows 7 wasn't too bad, but they had Windows fucking... Which one was it? 8, which was shit, right? Fucking shit. They tried to
Vista.
make it for tablet. Vista was bad.
8 was fucking garbage. Vista was garbage as well. 7, I think, was the okay one. I had 7 for a while, and then
7.
10.
So the reason why Vista was bad was because Vista was massively different from the one before it, right? And it was a different. There was like it changed stuff, and stuff for Vista wasn't compatible with the. Was it 98 or whatever?
XP.
XP, right?
XP.
Now Windows 7 built upon Vista, so stuff for Vista would be supported in 7, which is why it was less of an issue. And then Windows 10 was just built on Windows 7, and then we had... When did we have... No, Windows 8 was shit, because they're like, oh, tablets!
Everyone likes to forget 8 exists, man. Fuck 8. Throw it in a garbage bin and set it on fire.
It would turn your screen into a fucking screen for a touch
tablet
screen.
display.
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Is this a fucking computer? Like, I get
And they removed the start button.
Oh, I actually had to do a thing to bring it back on desktop mode. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wait, you had Windows 8?
That. Oh, my sister had it on a laptop or something, and I remember... I don't think I never loaded it on my computer, but oh my god, the problems I had. She was like, how do I do stuff? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why they've done this. So yeah, Windows 10 was the upgrade I made from whenever I had XP. No, yes, I had Windows 7 and then I went to Windows 10, but Windows 10 sucks because it's like fucking ads and continuous update bullshit. The
continuous update bullshit, I somehow managed to tell it to fuck off, yeah. So I've got Windows 10 right now and I'm happy with it, but this is a computer which had Windows 10 installed from the get-go. When I installed Windows 10 on my previous PC, it fucked me over hard, right? I told it when I was installing it, keep all files.
Oh.
But I also had several hard drives connected because I just do that. I have several hard drives. And one of the hard drives, which had my anime, a lot of anime, it was like 1 terabyte at least.
Wow.
No, sorry. Yeah, one of the hard drives was my anime. It had like 1 terabyte of anime on it. Another hard drive had like my work shit on it, work documents, papers, and also my own stuff like my CVs since my very first one. I keep a record of all my CVs. And when I updated the computer from Windows 7 to 10, I said, keep all the files. A while later, it said, your computer's done. Welcome to Windows 10. I'm like, all right, cool. And I saw it had fucking deleted all my work and my CVs and all that. And I went into panic meltdown. I was like, fuck, holy fuck this. The anime was fine. It didn't touch the anime. Right? but my work and my CVs were gone. I'm like, fuck it hell. I need to. So I went on the internet very quickly. I'm like, recovering lost files. And they're like, use Recover. Right, a program called Recover, RECUVA or something. Yeah. Oh, and it also deleted a lot of my pictures. Right.
Wow.
Yeah, all my pictures, including photographs and dodgy shit. So it was like, damn it, I need to recover as much as I can. And I used this Recover program, and it got back all my work. It got back my CVs and all that, pictures and stuff. It managed to get some of it back, but quite a bit had been degraded in the meantime. So I wasn't able to 100% restore everything, but I got the important shit back. And I was like, "Ooh, I'll breathe a sigh of relief."
You fucking
fuck you, Windows 10.
But also disconnect every single fucking hard drive, man. Never upgrade with that with your important shit there. Always back up. Just never ever trust Windows.
They weren't external though. They were all internal.
Oh. Never trust Windows.
Because the story of how I got all these hard drives, right, is when I built my first PC, I made a fucking critical error, which was I bought a hard drive that was 5,400 RPM and I installed Windows on that.
Then you got
and it was garbage.
One. Yeah.
Then I got one that was 7,200, and then later I got an SSD. So those are my first 3 hard drives. 2 hard drives and an SSD.
If I upgrade my PC and I go for the case I want, it doesn't have that much room for hard drives. I'm gonna have to have one hard drive, and then I can have a couple of SSDs, but I'm gonna have an M2 drive, so it's not gonna be drive heavy.
Right now, I've got an M2 drive inside my computer, and I do have some space for hard drives in there, but I haven't put any. All of them are connected externally right now because I could just disconnect them.
Yeah, let me just read through some of the comments. So, Crackdealer said, "I don't know, man. At that age, I could only remember the companies that manufactured the crayons I ate. Nice. What is it, Crayola?
Must have been Crayola."
Loopy is saying, if only more people knew about ReactOS. What? ReactOS? Loopy saying, the reason Vista was bad was because people with shit hardware used it and it couldn't handle it. Imagine people with hard drives and 500 megabyte RAM using Windows 10. I will say, Loopy, I'm pretty sure there was an architecture change in the software between XP and Vista, which had breaking changes, so a lot of stuff stopped working, and I think that was an issue. Vista to 7 wasn't as big an architecture change. They made sure to try and make 7 as compatible with Vista as possible.
7 was also a lot more. 7 was a lot lighter than Vista was as well.
7 was great, and then I decided to install Windows 10 as an update, and I went, fuck this. I should have stayed with Windows 7, because 10 just like, I was like, oh, it's a slightly different look, and now I've got adverts and shit and all sorts of stupid shit, and I was like, fuck
I
this.
hate the new blue screens.
And then Loopy said, of course it would run like shit. Nobody knew Windows 8. I know Windows 8. My sister unfortunately got a laptop.
Yeah, Windows 8 was garbage.
I would never install it, but I knew it. And Loopy said Windows 10 1709 is pretty good unless you want WSL2, which is that Linux for Windows version 2, system-wide dark mode, or Xbox Game Pass. Interesting.
I have Xbox Game Pass. What version of Windows 10 do I have?
Crackdealer saying to change the channel.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. There's our favourite magical girl whose name we don't know.
I don't know if Crackdealer was referring to that or change the channel what we're talking about.
Both. It was a very well made comment. Oh, fuck. My computer wants.
I can't install Windows 11. My hardware's not compatible.
Really? Mine's been fucking bugging me for it. Every time it's like, hey, maybe you should install Windows 11. I'm like, fuck off. I don't want all my shit to break.
Chromecast, Ashmanic streams on it. No, that's just my internet, mate. My hardware is alright. for what I stream, my internet connection could do with being a bit. I upgraded.
Are you using your Mac or your Windows PC right now?
My Mac, Windows PC.
Windows PC, right?
My Mac is far more powerful compared to my Windows PC, and CPU. I don't know about GPU. I think it might be better than a 1070. I don't know. But none of these are GPU heavy. They're more. I think the streaming and all that is generally more. Maybe it is a bit GPU heavy.
It depends on what encoding you're using.
But
like I'm using hardware encoded, hardware accelerated encoding. You may be using software.
On Windows, I don't know. But on my Mac, I do use hardware.
So yeah.
Maybe I should use hardware because I got a 1070, which is not shit.
Not bad at all, man.
No.
Not bad at all.
But shall we continue? Did you read this bit?
Really? I don't know. I don't remember if I read
ages
it.
Ago. I know. I mean, right. First, what the fuck? But the truth is that
they're talking about this real estate company.
I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land that everyone gave up on. They became a big name as far as real estate goes. But in reality, the company itself has actually done less than you'd think over the years. Most of the time they're cashing in their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects. And they're all expansions of their already established ones.
You seem to know a lot about it.
This is a weird conversation.
Man, Luby's making fun of me again. How is this a weird conversation? This is the kind of conversation I have with my brother all the time. We just talk about like plot developments and shit in the local area.
Mate, that's not what the normal type of conversations that Jill's been having in this game, right?
In this game, yeah, I get it. No, okay. They've just been talking about like depression and love lives.
No, depression, love life, and then Jill decided to go hard on the whole history of fucking property letting with BTC and NUA, whatever they're called here. Nah, I've just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. I think it's all par for the course for real estate companies, really. But it's true that when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different. But enough rambling on my side. You must be thirsty.
Now that's a good bartender right there.
Can I get you another drink to get you pissed?
Wait. Let's try a sugar rush.
Okay.
Yeah, you do feel like you've been serving a lot of sugar rushes lately. Why do you feel that?
Do I feel like fuck those? I must have served it a couple of times before.
All the harmatrine. Poison the bitch. It's the policy of this area.
Yeah, you could take that quote outside of context from Pixel. Here you go.
Crack dealer. Yep, normal conversation. Yay! Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you.
Oh my god. I remember that.
Yep.
God, I love Dorothy.
And that wasn't Dorothy. That was Ingram.
Oh shit.
Oh. I mean, if it was Dorothy, I wouldn't mind actually talking about it with her. But Ingram? Fuck off, prick.
That's a question.
Just because he lost his daughter.
That's a question I'd ask Dorothy after. Me?
Yeah, back when I first showed up here, I was in a really rough spot. I was shocked. I was tired. I was a total mess. You were suicidal and you nearly killed yourself.
You had just jumped off a building and through pure luck had been saved, so understandable.
It wasn't 6 stories or higher. I even said some really mean things, but you had patience with me.
He was caught mid-air by a certain boss of ours, so I don't know how high that building was.
Wait, mid-air? What the fuck?
Yeah, the boss had like jumped, like had done like a Superman. I don't know the specifics, but I'm pretty sure the boss caught her. So
like a superhero.
Yeah, because the boss is a fucking
is
superhero.
A boss.
The
boss is a boss. Not to mention you helped me cool down, and your boss saved me. And I don't know. I felt like I had to tell you all that before the year ended.
Fair enough. Much
appreciated. You come to the party then.
Thanks.
But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off.
Oh, did she come when we were having an episode?
Yes, I think.
I'm better now. Thanks a lot.
Glad to hear. It was weird to see you like that. It always felt like you were putting off a cool bartender act.
Why is everyone psychoanalyzing me?
This game's about psychoanalyzing everyone.
I know, but it's like, I get Jill doing it, but it's like everyone's fucking... like, all of these people are psychoanalyzing me, and I'm like, what, man? You are all drinking here, right? How do you have the fucking cognitive awareness to, like, psychoanalyze me at the same time when you're... I'm filling you up with Carmentry and your sugar rushes.
Mate, don't fart in a lift if you aren't prepared to smell it.
Oh, what the fuck, man? It did?
You don't?
Wait, what did she ask? Alright. I don't.
Are you sure?
What you saw as a cool bartender act is what everyone else has described as being cold. It's
Similar
called
thing.
resting bitch face. I'm sorry I have this, right? I'm sorry. Actually, I actually have this as well. I'm sorry I have resting bitch face and I'm running around with a fucking smell like the Joker.
Well, that's a complete opposite extreme, which would just put people off.
Exactly. Like, the problem with someone who has quote-unquote resting bitch face is that, like, they just don't feel like smiling. So if someone's been like, oh, why are you so miserable? Putting on a fake smile just makes it look worse. It doesn't help. So just leave them be. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same, but nah, I don't try to put up that act. Sorry to disillusion you. I'm too much of a mess to do such a thing.
Ah,
Disappointed?
surprised actually. What led me to believe that you were putting on an act? And more importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? Ha! Role model. I must investigate further.
What the hell? He's fucking Midori or something from My Hero Academia taking notes. Good luck with that.
You mean Deku?
Yeah, Midori, but he's
Midoriya, yeah.
Midori is his like proper name, isn't it? Deku's the nickname that
No, yeah. Midoriya, yeah. I keep forgetting because I call him Deku all the
is
time.
it Midoriya?
Midoriya is his name, yeah.
Let's call him Midori.
Midoriya is a girl's name. Midori means, does it mean green? I think.
Yeah,
Can't remember.
maybe that's what what's it called?
Bakugo? No, he calls him Deku.
Oh. Yeah, I'm
He's
sure
the one who
I'm
came
sure
up with the
someone
name
calls him
Deku.
Midori. Anyway, fuck it, that guy.
Say, let's try something bubbly now.
You just had a sugar rush, isn't that? All right.
It's sugary, it might not be bubbly.
What? Do we have a flavor that's bubbly? No. Yeah. Fuck.
There, down there.
Right, let's give her a fringe. Oh wait. Cool.
Frothy water.
Ew.
It's only 150.
Yeah,
Fuck that. Get more out
I
of
need
her.
some money. Wait,
There you go.
wait, what about-
260 is pretty good.
What about the cobalt velvet? Yeah.
280.
Give me the money. Give me the money.
Wait. How much is a beer? It's not 280, is it?
What, is a beer one of them?
Yeah.
No.
200, fuck it. Get the 280. Cobalt. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Crack dealer does not want to hear My Hero Academia. Why not? You're not a fan?
I don't want to hear that. What? Oh, I've not watched. Look, I've not watched the last like 2 seasons of MHA. So yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah. You're safe here probably. Here.
Thanks.
Crack, you're saying, did you loop all the songs? No.
We don't touch the settings.
I don't think I chose the same songs twice. Hey Joe, I'm gonna need some ice. Ah, boss.
Boss?
Oh, I know you.
Thank you! Thank you!
Hey, nice to see you're fine.
I'm more than fine. I'm alive! I'm here! I avoided my biggest mistake in life thanks to your timely intervention. I don't know what overcame me. I just felt like everything was shouting. What? Weird. I couldn't stop the shouting, so I just felt like...
Shouting in her head.
Yeah. Like... Thank you!
Now she's tearing up, holy shit.
She's actually... she's alive, man. She nearly died.
I get it. I'm just like pointing out the animation. Don't even mention it. I just did what I felt was right.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, ice please. Right. Are you alright? Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that could help you.
Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. Crack Dealer says, isn't this the second time for the song? Fuck it, let's just move it to our next song. Whatever it is. This was your song!
Oh, I don't know. Did I choose it twice?
I don't know. I don't think you did. Next. There we go. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says I'm okay. Something overcame me, but you intervened and I don't know what to say. Man. It's nice to have a happy story in this for once.
I've heard that, like a lot of times when people make that decision to commit suicide, it's like a just last second thing. It's been on their mind, there've been issues, but the decision to actually do it, it's like a split seconds of decision that they think, or it's like a very last minute thing, like people who jump in front of the train at work and stuff like that.
It is a very split second impulse. There have been a lot of studies into this. The suicidal urge is actually quite common as it is, but a lot of people just don't act on it because they know better than I don't know, jumping in front of a train that's just entering the station or something like that, or off a bridge.
Or they're not in a weakened state of mind.
But like sometimes, exactly. But sometimes your threshold is just lower, and then when the urge overtakes, they're just like, it's not something they thought about. Maybe they're just going to the cafe or something, and they see a bridge and they're like, "Fuck it," and they and that's it. They're gone.
But you would say that a lot of the times, it is those type of people who do it are depressed, right? Like there is like an underlying thing that causes them to be in a situation where they act on it.
It's not just depression. It's been shown that there's a certain depression is similar, but it's not just depression. There's a certain state of mind that's different to depression, being suicidal. And it's actually contagious as well. They've shown that if when there's a publicized story of a suicide, like a widely publicized story, it has the effect of making more people commit suicide in that area. So what they do is they have to report on it in a way which makes it seem unappealing, because if you report on it in a standard way, it has this sort of effect of almost romanticizing it, and it does actually appeal to a certain type of people.
Interesting.
It's one of those topics which is very dark. A lot of people don't like to talk about it, but it is something that is extremely worthy of discussion, consideration, and study.
It's an extremely common thing, and it's like it kills a lot of people every year. And it's like it's a pandemic in a sense, right? And people just want to sweep it under the rug because it's not a nice thing to talk about. But like, that's interesting.
I have problems with things like the algorithm, where they're like, if you talk about it, we won't publicize it. Yeah, fuck off. Honestly, I hate that shit.
I'm not that bothered just now because I get two views per video, and the people that are watching this right now in live chat are the ones that are the people that matter anyway. The ones that are probably watching these. So,
but it's like, these are the things which I think should be talked about. And honestly, companies which are like, oh no, ads won't pay for it, you can fuck right off, because honestly, these are things which are important to talk about. You might help someone with a discussion like this. You never know.
And I'll just say that, I know it's cheesy and probably no one's going to listen, but no matter how bad it is worth talking to someone about it and getting professional help. There's a lot of free phone lines. And if there's someone in your life that you can talk to, just even talking to them about it, because it's not uncommon. You might think it's uncommon, but it's not. And you should talk to people about it, and don't keep it to yourself, or at the very least go to a phone a professional. There are lines out there that, like the Samaritans and all this.
Okay, Lupia's brought up a completely different topic, but one which I do find quite interesting. I talked about this with you. She says, bro, why is the UK going against Microsoft's Activision acquiring? And
monopoly?
The reason for that is, because it's potentially a monopoly which breaks monopoly laws here.
Which I'm surprised doesn't break the monopoly laws in America, but...
Well, antitrust laws over there are different. Anti-competition laws over here are different. They're just, we have two different standards of the way of doing things.
Nvidia were going to buy ARM. I remember that one. I think it was Nvidia, and I was just like, no, don't do that. Was it Nvidia
Yeah.
or AMD? Fuck, I can't remember which one it was. And I think the UK went, no.
I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, yeah. Cooksell talk to people. I do talk to people. Anyway, so it's Sony. They lodged a complaint saying, I think it was Sony that lodged a complaint. I'm not entirely certain about what's happened.
Surprised they would.
No, but basically what's happened is that they're saying, look, no, the Call of Duty games will still be sold on Sony platforms. So it does not make it a monopoly because it's still available. However, there are insinuations that at some point that series may become a Microsoft exclusive. Or if it does, things like that could create one of those crazy market share situations. And there have been all kinds of weird proposals where Microsoft's like, okay, maybe the Xbox Game Pass will work on Sony. I'm like, what the fuck, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, if that happens, that's like a fucking just a Game Pass. And I'm like, I wouldn't mind that, to be fair.
Imagine a universal Game Pass for Steam, Sony, Nintendo. Well, it never happened. Nintendo and Xbox. Be amazing.
Well, it's not going to happen because Sony refused that offer. They said that they focus on their own thing, and to be fair, they do have their own thing: cinematic games, movie games, games which aren't games, things like that. The only thing is that this is an investigation that's ongoing, I think, by regulators of the market over here, because it's like, this is not the kind of thing we allow.
Do you know, we live in a world of capitalism, right? Capitalism is supposed to encourage fucking competition, right? This doesn't seem to be working. This is not
competition. No, it's not. This is not competition. That has to be said. And that's why it's called anti-competition laws, because it's to stop anti-competition.
But this is my point, right? We live in this world of capitalism. People are like, some people are like, hands-off approach. Let capitalism, just free markets, let it just work how it works and it will sort itself out. But I'm like, look at Google.
It doesn't work.
Look at Apple. Look at Microsoft. Microsoft bought a shit ton of companies. Apple buy a shit ton of companies every year when they see good tech that they want to absorb, right? Google buy fucking shit tons of companies, right? They buy them out. A lot of times they just buy them out to like destroy the company so there's no competition. Like, how we live in the world of megacorps, right? And this what's happening in the gaming industry has already happened in the kind of hardware and the kind of the overall tech industry. And we're now sitting here in a precarious position where we have Android devices and Apple
iOS
devices in terms of mobile devices, right? As the two
and
big
that's it.
ones. That's it. Now Android, alright, luckily Android is open source. And you can get different
and quite widely, not just Android, but you've got like different variations. You've got one UI in Samsung. You've got Google do their own thing.
So Google,
and different other companies doing their own thing as well.
Because it's open source, that's how Samsung have done their version, and that's how you can get all sorts of versions. You can take a copy yourself and make your own version of Android, which is good, right? But if we didn't have that, and Google already with their phones, they locked down Android. It's like Apple, everyone knows. We live in the world of megacorp. I mean, look at Amazon, AWS. I was talking about servers, right? The internet runs in servers, right? And the network, and you've got like a few companies involved. That Amazon being one of the biggest ones I know of with Amazon Web Services.
AWS, yeah.
Google's cloud platform, GCP. And then what's the third one? Microsoft Azure. And Google and Microsoft are already fucking huge, and so is Amazon. We're ruled, our whole lives, which a lot of my life revolves around the internet, is fucking ruled by the megacorps.
Was that it? That's all you wanted to say?
Yeah, I'm just going to say that because I'm now reading the comments. Loopy's like, just need an active comment. Man, monopolizing games makes me upset. Yep, Bloodborne. Anything that's big, right, that gets big gets monopolized. Look at Hollywood, and like there's only a few big companies with them. And Catherine, Full Body is only available on PS4, Vita and Switch, no Xbox or PC. Cracktear's like, yo, these songs aren't meant for the background songs for the game, but for these guys' rants.
Yeah, you know it.
Loopy saying Android is open source, sure, but Google Play libraries are
libraries,
open source.
yeah.
They're required for a lot of apps. It's absolute bull. That's true, but Android is open source, and you can. I mean, this is what see with Linux and GNU. GNU is like a lot of the libraries that you use with Linux to make it an operating system. That's one of the only things where I'm like, it's the last bastion of fucking freedom that's fully open source, and that's because the guy who founded the kind of GNU stuff is like super hardcore about open source. He's like, stuff should just be open to everyone forever, and we shouldn't like. You make money from support, not from selling the software. Like, not from like hiding how the software works. It's interesting how you've got like a few like really hardcore people that you probably wouldn't get on with in general in terms of what their views, but those type of people tend to like really. You get some people like that like make a big difference and really help to like, I don't know, democratize some of these things. But anyway,
the only thing I really want to add to that is that I don't think platform exclusives are such a bad thing, to be honest, because again, it fosters competition. You've got PlayStation with whatever exclusives they have. They had Spider-Man. They have things like, well, I don't even know one anymore, to be honest. But Xbox has their exclusives. They had like Halo and all that, and Gears of War before they moved to PC. But nowadays, a lot of things are making their way to the PC, because the PC is seen as this sort, and I've certainly seen it this way, as it's seen as this sort of like end game platform where everything will just end up and stay forever. And in fairness, I'm glad that it does, because as I've shown with MGS4 and the other games, there's a real risk that you end up losing those older titles that you really like. Oh, my days.
Okay, competition for your crush. What crush?
And suffer. Whatever.
Well, no, I think having exclusives, I don't have an issue with that. Having different game companies fighting with each other like Sega and Nintendo back in the day, and like we have with Nintendo, Xbox and Sony. Like, I think these are all good things. The PC platform is I feel like in a sense it's the kind of like, it makes things all fair. Right? Because once it's on the PC, you can fucking hack that shit. Probably someone will hack it, right? And you can use it on all PCs that have the powerful enough hardware, which is a different story. And then you can like use that on like emulators and stuff. Once it's on a PC platform, it's freed. Someone will free that bad boy, and it could be like archive. Whereas if it's just stuck on a hardware platform like the Switch, it will forever be forgotten to humanity once all switches die out. So, no, I don't have an issue with that, but we live in a dystopian world, but as long as I have decent internet and can chat to random people online, I'm good. But anyway.
Indeed.
You already said thank you. Seeing that you're fine is more than enough for me.
I should have come to thank you earlier. I heard you that at least.
Don't worry. Just go out and be happy. You have a second chance. So I don't know why I thought you were supposed to read that. I read Loopy's comment. You have a second chance, so use it as best you can.
I will.
So
I've had this discussion with you before in the past.
Because of lack of backwards compatibility and no forward compatibility.
In fairness, they are making a lot of headway in terms of backwards compatibility. The PlayStation 5 is compatible with PS1, PS2, PS4, and PS5 games. But the catch is that PS4 games, it'll just work for most of them, like 95% of them. PS2 games have to be reformatted for it, so you have to buy them again. PS1 games, same thing. PS3 games is just fucked. They don't know what to do.
So I had, when I got a PS3, right? It was the first one, the first version, and it was
the one that had full backwards compatibility.
Full backwards compatibility with PS1 and PS2. It was great. PS4, I don't know. I don't know what compatibility that had. Definitely not with PS3 anyway. Might have had PS2, PS1. I don't know.
The PS4 was fucking garbage for backwards compatibility. It's a PS5 where they've actually sort of sorted that out. The Xbox, though, I will give them fair points. They are fully backwards compatible. Xbox Series X and S is compatible with Xbox One and One X and Xbox 360.
Because they don't change the fucking architecture. It's just like put a beefier
No,
graphics card.
no, they don't. But that's the only way on a modern console you can play the Metal Gear Solid HD collection. It's the only thing that stops that from being lost media.
Definitely, I get what Loopy's saying, that, you know, in terms of backwards and forwards compatibility, PC is king because it's the same. They don't change the way the operating system works, and that's
But even on PCs, you had stuff like fucking System Shock, the original, right? You had to have that reported because it was on fucking DOS in the first place.
But the problem, right, is that if you don't do software breaking changes, right, when you renew software, your hands are tied and you end up with the fucking shit that is Windows, which has to support everything back to, like, I don't know, Windows like 98 at one point, right, with some of the older versions, and it's just bloated as fuck. So that's the opposite. But what do you get? You get that compatibility, right? And with consoles, they go, nah, fuck this. But it's also within their interest because they're selling you the hardware and software. So I get why they do it. And I admit, PC is better, and that definitely in that respect. But I don't hate the console manufacturers for what they do. I get it. It's shit. They should have backward compatibility. I don't expect them to have forward compatibility, because clearly if you're limited by the console hardware and you're selling it for £300 to £400 to play games, where you'd pay more than that just for a graphics card for those equivalent games on the PC. Granted, you could play them at higher res. It swings and roundabouts. Compromising.
Nah, more and more, I think backwards compatibility is something which is important. I used to not care that much. Now I do care a lot, because I'm like, there are old PS2 games I want to play. Fucking hell, I want to play Zone of the Enders.
I'm
Zone
talking about
2, rather.
forwards compatibility, not back.
Forwards compatibility is one of those things which I think they are working on. I think they are working on that, basically.
Backwards compatibility, that they should have it and they should ensure it in some form. But forward compatibility, I'm not expecting that. If you've invested all that money in a new console, all the R&D, and you're firing them out, you want to force people on them. It's shit, but that's a business, right? And you want as many people on that new platform as possible, because you're going to concentrate on the games for that new platform, which will be supporting that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait, how the hell did you play Yakuza 7 on an old laptop?
I'm playing it. It
works. Is the Yakuza 7 graphics heavy?
Like a dragon. It's like a dragon.
Oh, shit.
No, I played it on my computer. When I played Yakuza with you, like a dragon, that was on my 10-year-old computer.
Oh. Well, that was surprising. Usually that would suck hard on a computer that old.
Well, it did blue screen a couple of times, but it was working quite well for the most part. It's just my computer was fucking terrible, like I said before.
What to do is take off the case, right? Just take off the sides and keep it open.
Man, for a while I did that. No, for a while I actually had the case just open, because you know, the CPU fan was off for a year and I didn't even realize it. So
How in the fuck did your computer fry?
Oh, it didn't fry. Thankfully, it didn't fry, but I think that's part of what led to the problems I had, because the CPU fan wasn't working, and I didn't realize it for a year and a half or something, right? One day I had opened my computer fan, my computer case, and I saw that the fan wasn't spinning. I'm like, oh, that's why my things are fucked then. So what I did is I just got a water cooling system and I put that in.
What, the all-in-one thing?
Yeah, one of them ones, and that was pretty good. But, you know, by then I think whatever damage had been done, because I was still suffering issues.
Oh yeah, you fucked the CPU, mate. If it's gone beyond 90 or whatever.
I think it was running at like 70 for the most part or something.
No, 70
and then
is normal, but if it ever goes above
that's
90,
fine, yeah.
You start seriously fucking up the CPU.
So when I was encoding videos a few times, it went up past like 95, and then the computer just shut down.
Yep.
But I didn't do that too much, thankfully.
I'm fucking surprised that because you actually play games, right? And as soon as you play games, that fires up the CPU to max load, right? Usually.
Yeah, I was playing stuff like, I was playing games on that all the time. I was playing Doom, I was playing Hitman, I was playing all sorts of stuff.
God
Yakuza
knows how your CPU survived that. I don't know. That's like pure luck.
It's still alive, really, and my computer is still alive. I have it. I'm just not using it right now because I got a new one. But yeah, it's still fucked. And when I turn it on, I still have to do the Control-Alt-Delete and then run Explorer manually.
Well, that's not good. I've just realised that I don't know, Crack Dealer might have fallen off the face of the planet with all this.
It's fine. Shall we carry on?
Yeah, let's carry on. I don't know if you read this, but
I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill, and thanks you again.
yeah. Oh, okay. Please come again.
Loopy, I'll give you my PC. You can have it.
Is Loopy gonna like take up? Is it gonna be faster than Loopy? Does Loopy just use a really slow laptop?
I mean,
Or
even
does Loopy
if
have a faster? Does Loopy have a PC?
I'm not going to give a lot of details out,
Okay.
but what I will say is that I know that Loopy's the type of person who will be able to make use of it in a way that I would never expect.
Just put Linux on it. It'll run fast.
Maybe she might take over the world with it. I don't know.
I have thought about this. It's like, oh, look, old phones and all that, and they actually have fast CPUs, and you could use them to do stuff if you knew how to like re-engineer them. Can't play newer games like that on a console, and people pretend you can, and all hail consoles the great. Look, consoles are cheaper on average for the average punter who wants to play games.
Now, you also have to realize most people aren't playing games the way we do. They just get FIFA and COD and maybe Mario Party or something, and that's it. They're not getting anything else. They don't.
A lot of people don't use PCs. They'll have a laptop maybe, but
no,
like a lot
I
of
didn't
people
realize
use
this.
tablets and shit and their phone.
Oh, I love tablets. You know that. I love tablets and phones.
They don't. I have to have a PC with a separate keyboard, right? Even if I have a laptop, it's like no, I at least need to have a docking station with a keyboard and that, and be able to use it like I'd use a PC. A laptop, and I'd still want a dedicated PC, but a lot of people just don't even have a PC in the house. They'll just have a Chromebook.
Not even. A lot of people just don't have PCs anymore. They just have phones and
it's
tablets.
Weird. I get phones and mobile devices, but how in this world of like the internet, how can you fucking survive on a goddamn iPad?
A lot of people do. I mean, this is the problem I have when I was meeting clients, right? Like, a lot of them, they don't have a computer to scan documents with and stuff. They're like, can I take a picture of it and send it to you? I'm like, no, I hate this.
That very specific thing about scanners, I can get. Not everyone has a scanner, right?
All right, look. But the point is, right, there was a time when I thought people were going to get computers and every person would have a computer. Then we all just ended up with smartphones and people ditched their computers. So while us guys are still enthusiasts, we have computers. But a lot of people aren't enthusiasts. They don't have computers. They might have a laptop if you're lucky. But most of the people nowadays just use tablets and phones. iPads and iPhones.
My God. They
don't need it.
I know, I get it, but also, do you know, whatever, man. How people live, if they can live like that.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if it shouldn't bother you. You live the way you live.
I'm just imagining not having a PC, and I had to live when I was down. I was working down south for a while, and I think I just had I had to bring a Mac Mini with a dedicated keyboard now. I could bring my PC because I didn't have space for it. But like, even just being stuck with a laptop, I was like, this sucks, right? I need a fucking full keyboard and a PC and a desk. I can't do this with some mobile. Like, I had an iPad, but Loopy apparently 4 laptops.
Yeah.
What is this? The Matrix, man? Have you got them in like Matrix format with them all open at different positions on the desk, and they're all?
Loopy is one of the most hardcore people I know. I'll just say that. Crack Dealer is back. He says, "Cookso's like, you got a PC problem? Just ignore it. That'll work."
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what?
You get away with that.
Do you know what? I do actually do that for a lot of things. I'm just like, is that a problem? Fuck it. I'll just carry on.
How do you? I can't. First of all,
there is only one problem right now, which is actually bothering me to the point where I'm going to have it fixed, and that's the clutch in my car.
Oh my God.
I mean, like, for 2 years now, my clutch has been slipping a little bit, but it's starting to get worse. And actually, the other day, I had a point where I needed to accelerate super hard to get onto a motorway, and I put my foot down, and it just went, and I was getting no speed. I'm like, okay, fuck, I need to have my clutch done.
You need that. You need to be able to fucking quickly get into gear and go.
Yeah, I do that a lot as well.
I can't do that, mate. See, if I start getting a problem, it pisses me off, right? If it's something that, you know, annoys me, my day-to-day use of something, I have to get that fixed. Otherwise, it will do my head in. I can't live with that.
Oh, well, I'm going to have it fixed this week, hopefully. And then get my MOT done as well, because that's coming due soon. And then I'm going to take one evening off and just go fucking joyriding. And have the time of my life, and then fill up with a full tank of petrol and get overcharged for it.
Yeah, to about 200 quid for a fucking 10-litre tank.
Fuck me. Swear down.
Everything is expensive. Everything's expensive in the UK. We are fucked.
God, it's so fucking bad. Do you know? I use a lot of petrol sometimes because I'm going around a lot, and I ended up like using 2 full tanks in 1 month. I'm like, God,
that's a lot.
Man.
How big's your tank? No, how many liters?
Standard is 55 liters.
Ooh, mine's is small. Mine's is like 36.
55 standard, man.
Wow, that's big. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a tank. Loopy's getting quite thingy. Those fucking shove my middle finger. Wait, who?
People without computers. People without computers. People with consoles. That sort of stuff. You keep thinking about Cooksoul's crotch and style clutch.
Loopy,
yeah.
Look, Loopy. If you're thinking about Cooksoul's crotch, I'm not gonna say anything. We're saying clutch, but if you hear crotch, I'm not gonna complain. You do.
We'll talk about crotches later. Don't worry.
I mean,
anyway.
The only crotches you get here is crotchety old men.
On this.
Yeah, just. Anyway, let's not talk about car fucking problems. I had to.
Crack Dealer says a car clutch problem for 2 years. You just lost a viewer, man.
I know what you are a monster, right? I mean, there's a lot of things that you can live with, but a clutch problem. Oh.
Okay, all right. Look, there are 2 types of clutch problem, right? The clutch can either go all at once or gradually, and this one was going gradually. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get as much life of it out of it as possible, and then get a new clutch.
Oh, they're expensive to change as well because they're a bastard to change. I've heard. You have to get really get in there and to fucking take it all out.
You have to disconnect it from the engine, take the whole thing out. It's like a whole day job as well.
You have to also drain it. There's just sumps and all that, and the oil
yeah,
and all that
the gearbox oil and all that shit. Yeah.
Oh. Lippy, you need to tell us what happens if you do. But
I always enjoy hearing about your dreams. Let's carry on.
Now you've distracted me thinking about dreams. So
you should be thinking about my crotch, man. What are you talking about?
Fuck off! Don't put that in my head. I'm gonna fucking have weird dreams about fucking Loopy on 4 laptops and then crotches appearing out of nowhere, and then fucking random clutches fucking going in cars and shit, and it'll be just like the most fucking acid trip dream ever. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'll get my crotch serviced. Alright, moving on.
Fuck, you know. So, a couple of weeks ago I read some news about a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her mid-air. Would you know something about that, boss?
Yep.
Maybe. Maybe not. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. But...
Feeling lonely? I'm guessing this is Gil.
That voice.
Oh. Wait.
Who the
Who's this?
fuck are you?
Who's this? Have we seen her before? She's cute, but who is she?
Wait, no? Is she the girl that was our
No, we
girl?
know her because her name is Anna.
Wait, why is the signal not... Why can I not change the fucking screen? Oh, shit. That's her... That's the girl that she was going out with. I'm pretty sure.
No, she died.
I know.
Unless that's the sister.
No, the sister was tiny, remember? The sister was little.
No.
What the fuck? Right, go for it. You do a voice.
I can only think of doing the same voice I did for the last girl.
Give her a bit more.
Hey, Joe. Huh?
Give her a slightly more husky voice. Not schoolgirl, but a bit older. I don't know who she is. I don't know. I think I know who she is, but I don't know why she's wearing a schoolgirl outfit then. So now I'm confused.
I'm gonna say, hey Joe, long time no see. Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you.
Crack Dealer's saying, what the fuck, man? Both sisters had taiga color hairs. What's taiga color hairs?
Tiger, as in the girl Tiger from Toradora, right?
That's what I was thinking. What color was her hair? Brown?
Brown.
Was that brown, yeah.
Light brown.
Now, if you noticed, the screen is not letting me change, and it's saying no signal. Okay.
Wait, you can't change it?
No, I can't. And I got a feeling that this is not
Normal. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then.
Also, she has no color.
Yeah,
Everyone has a
I
color.
noticed that. I thought it was just white, so...
Yeah, no.
So I just
maybe.
waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here.
By the way, I have to say, she is really cute.
Ah, no!
There you go.
Get Doki Doki Literature Club vibes now.
Wait, I can click on her. But...
Wait, no, you can't.
No, I can't. She's just glitching out on her own.
She's just glitching on you.
If I ignore her, she'll leave.
I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know?
Yes, I can.
Watch me.
Oh,
Julian Stingray, I'm talking to you.
Stingray. What a name.
Stingray. What, is that a fucking name?
Apparently so. Was Stingray not an old puppet thing? Was it called Stingray? No, Captain Scarlet. What the fuck am I talking about?
Where the fuck did you get that from, Captain Scarlet?
I think there was a vehicle that was called Stingray. And
The Stingray.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just thinking of Thunderbirds.
5,
Thunderbirds are go.
4, 3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds are go. And then nothing happened.
Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts. How did she know my full name though?
I thought your full name was Julianne Natalie Stingray.
Damn!
Or did you legally remove the Natalie?
I don't like it. Even though this, like, I'm playing this character, it feels so unnerving for someone to say your full name. Oh, especially if you have a middle name.
I think we've talked about this before.
What?
Like
Full names?
when someone says someone a full name, it just comes across as super crazy.
Yeah, it's super bad. Unless it's your mum saying it, and then you're in super trouble if they do. If it's like a parent or something, but if it's someone else, then ooh.
No, if it's like your parent calling your full name, you know you're about to receive an ass beating so bad you'll remember it when you have Alzheimer's.
Getting a beat. But if it's someone who's like a friend or an acquaintance, holy shit. First of all, why do they know your full name? Second of all, it's not good. Julianne's Natalie Stingray. Interesting.
Julianne Natalie Stingray. Or Jill.
Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen.
What?
Fourth wall break! Hard not to see them, actually.
Oh shit, have you been watching She-Hulk Attorney at Law? No! Alright, that's it, I'm going crazy.
Yeah. That's such a self-centered way to see the world.
But you're glitching out.
You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think.
What, so you're real? But you're like a hologram? Where's the holo projector?
This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. You know, I agree with that. And just because you only experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy.
Right. And just because only you
experience something
doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. But that's usually an excuse that a crazy person would say, right? So
I'm not crazy, you're crazy.
it's a good indicator. It's a good indicator that you might.
I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Baboos!
And then you go, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Anyway.
Alright, I feel like this is going to get deeply personal to me. I mean, just look at ASMR.
What?
What about ASMR?
No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario.
Yeah. You acknowledged me.
Crack Dealer saying, Is that a metaphor for flat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know what that. And I'll be in a cold sweat if someone even called me by my real name. Yeah, I would be like,
Yeah, because he'd be like, the fence! And run in for it.
but, yes, probably the law, because I don't tell anyone whatever my full name.
Oh my god. Do you know, I am extremely into the idea of people not actually giving each other their names, but only giving like fake names or names that they like to be associated with.
What?
Like me, Cookso.
Like Ash Mannix?
Maybe.
Like Luffy? Crack dealer? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What
I know,
is
right?
this weird world of pseudonyms and handles? Fucking.
I'll tell you the philosophy behind that for me. I'll tell you why. It's because it's not the name you were given; it's the name you've chosen for yourself. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people do. That's what the whole idea of nicknames. Though nicknames a lot of the time are chosen by the people around you,
and they're generally derived from your actual name,
or something about you. Like if you're a fat dude, they call you fat ass or something. So probably don't like that one, but shit.
That's good. I want. Wait, can you serve a drink to a hologram?
I'm not serving you anything.
Your college encourages using fake names.
What?
Interesting.
Wait, what? What? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Don't give anyone your real name. They'll be able, unless you worked for the CIA or someone like that, like a government security college where you're being trained. They like never give the like the equivalent of MI5 or MI6. Never give them your real name. Always use a fake name.
But you have to sign up to the Secrets Act.
Yeah, so Luffy has signed the Secrets Act for wherever she's based, and she's working for the fucking equivalent of the FBI. Wait, why is she on the stream? She's trying to get us fucking in legal trouble. So it's a honey trap. Honey trap. Yeah.
Anyway, carrying on. Shit, this name wasn't a really good idea, was it?
Crack dealer, I think you've been caught, mate.
Is that like I like the idea that? And by the way, have you met our crack dealer? We call him Crack Dealer.
It's like, oh, he's not an actual crack dealer, honest. Even though he tells us stories about his crack dealing. Do you know there was a police helicopter flying about the area recently today as well? Maybe they were after crack dealer.
It happens all the time. You know, my house is under the fucking police helicopter holding pattern in this area.
Is it?
So a lot of the times, and thankfully it doesn't get picked up too well, but a lot of the times the helicopter's just circling overhead, and I can fucking hear it out my window.
That sucks. That does suck. Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Ooh.
Don't be like that.
Right, so this is the hallucination that Jill's had in the past. Also, I have mentioned to you a couple of times that someone flickered on this screen once or twice, and then disappeared.
I remember that.
I believe it was this character. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was going to buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks.
Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake.
What, did they just shit all over the toilet? Oh, he's cleaning it again.
He's standing in front of here.
Yes.
You okay? You look angry.
No, keep standing there. It's you're hiding my apparition from my face. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the Hassie? The bottles. What the fuck?
The Hassies? Whatever.
Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. Well, they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt.
Nice.
I mean, thank you for the shot, I'm glad. And the tight jeans, so I don't have a problem with that. Why? Just why? Cat dealer says, oh shit, yeah, he remembers it was her.
To annoy people, of course.
I can confirm my close to photographic won't let me down. Yeah, I bet you it's a selective photographic memory.
Close to.
Did you?
Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out.
What are you? What about the jeans under her
She's
skirt?
saying what they're thinking about the jeans under the skirt. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong.
Wait, are we wearing jeans under a skirt?
Yeah, that was Jill.
Oh shit!
Have a look. Go back up to the chat and have a look. I say the chat, the log. Up a bit.
No, she's saying that, and you're wearing jeans under a skirt. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them, and you're wearing jeans under a skirt. Jill said that. To her. I thought she was talking to Anna.
Wait, I thought Anna was talking to her.
Why? Just why? Anna to annoy people.
To annoy
of course.
people.
Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out, but they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong.
Because it's not that wrong. Yeah. There are things like spats after all. Patrician.
Wait.
It's
Spats.
uncannily right. Not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring.
What are spats? Are they just like leggings or something? Shit, what are spats? I've looked this up before.
The very short ones.
Wait, let me just check this.
While he's doing his research.
Spats.
While he's doing his research, I'll check the chat.
Ooh.
Crack Dealer says, yeah, the cosplayers talked about her, and then she appeared.
Wait, why the hell am I getting breeches like horse riding dressage? What the fuck? Let me just double check this.
You're looking at the wrong area, man.
Spats. I said spats for women. What the shit is this? Google, you are failing me. They just look like leggings.
I mean, they basically are. Look, just.
Are they any different from normal leggings, or do they go up to the? Are they shorter or something?
They're shorter. They're generally like just very short leggings. You see them in an anime a lot.
Wait, let me just check. Spats women anime. That will probably give me something better.
I'm surprised you didn't have that.
They're like shorts. They're just shorts, but like it's like a legging cut mid thigh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that.
It's uncannily right. Not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring.
Oh man, I like spats.
Mm-hmm.
Not like anyone. Man, people don't wear that. I don't see people wearing spats much in real life in the UK. Maybe because
It's
we
a
don't have
sports
the weather
thing.
for. Yeah. Even at the gym. No, that is wrong. I have seen people wear. I don't know if they would be called spats, but they do go down to that mid thigh. But they're like.
Now you're thinking about it, yeah.
Yeah, distracting. Not like any other anyone. Not like anyone other than me could see it though.
They could see it if they wanted to.
Oh, because she stands behind the bar, so a lot of people don't see what she's wearing.
Is she a ghost?
But wait, we're saying that. Joe, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay?
No.
Yeah, just remembering stuff.
Man, the fucking text glitched out on me there. I'm not sure if that was legit or if that was just the stream fucking up.
The stream fucking up. Man, I miss not being crazy.
What are you talking about? Being crazy is great.
No, mate, what are you talking about? Being crazy because you want to be crazy, like because you're controlling it, is fine. But being uncontrollably crazy is not good. She does not want to have this imaginary person in front of her. What's crack? Oh, a typical dark-skinned tomboys in track club of high will be wearing them. Wait.
Yep. You know them. That's the good ones.
A certain one that likes to wear cat outfits just to freak out a certain senpai.
I don't know if she wears spats though.
Does she not?
I don't think so.
I'm now trying to remember. No, she doesn't wear anything,
uniform.
just a skirt, yeah. Boss, I'm leaving early today. Why is she saying this in her head? Oh, and you stay here. Who stays where? Crap. Did I just...
Yeah, you fucked it up. You have to be the first person I've met who mixes the inner and outer voice.
No, I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that.
Happens sometimes.
I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter, sorry. Oh, okay.
I like how Gil's not saying a word.
He's just looking at her going, he's giving her the fucking come to bed eyes. Holy shit. Those
You shall be my butt monkey.
That's his like secret fantasy. He's like,
that's his inner
you're
voice.
the butt monkey now, not me. And all he does in his fantasies is get Jill to clean the toilets while he bartends.
To be fair, that's top tier.
Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure. Thanks for taking care of the fort.
What about me? What about you?
You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave.
That's not what I... Whatever.
Oh, Gil. Where's my... Oh, shit. Right, rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure you have 10 grand. Fuck.
Fuck. How the fuck did we get this poor?
Fuck. I told you we're not going to make enough. Oh, man. Maybe I'm...
Alright, we need to focus on making money.
Fuck, let me... But we have been. To, you know.
She needs... What did the hint say that she needs? Night off the ID snatchers. Bang a poster off. It will prevent her from getting distracted.
Fucking...
Old smartphone.
Wait, night of the what?
ID snatchers. Poster. That's the one.
How much did we make this time?
I don't see, to be honest.
Maybe I should rewind in the stream. Did we make a lot of money? If it was like $1,000, we should be fine.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look. I will actually have a look because I've got the stream open. We made 1,648.
Right, and it's a 27 today, so we have 28.
But to be fair, we can do it.
Should be fine. We'll just make sure we. Fucking.
She does seem interesting. I would hang out with that Anna chick. I don't know what her problem is.
Mate, if she's if she's your like mental breakdown person, and she pisses you off all the time when you don't want to be chatting to someone in front of work colleagues, making them think that you are crazy because you probably are, you could understand why you'd be miffed at her appearing, right?
Here's the thing, though. She doesn't seem all that bad for a mental breakdown person.
You haven't known her for very long, right? She seems kind of nice, but she might be totally batshit crazy. Who knows? Also, when we get charged 10 grand, right, we're gonna be fucking
dirt poor again.
Zero money. Fuck.
Fucking rent.
What do you want to do? It's been an hour and 48 minutes. Shall we leave it for the day, or do you want to go on for a bit more?
It depends. I'll leave that up to you. I don't mind.
Let's carry on for a bit more. Maybe
Alright then.
Loopy can carry on. I don't know what Loopy's doing, but if Loopy's sleeping listening to his chat, Loopy can carry on with that a bit more. And Crack Dealer needs to tell us more stories. Let's go work.
December the 27th.
The day after Boxing Day. Good evening.
Oh, you should have left it on the boxing.
Okay.
The day after Boxing Day, after all.
Hey Joe, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. I mean, yeah. God, man, I wish I had a boss this cool, who was also kind of hot, with a metal arm, who would invite me to like parties. Isn't that a bit soon? Why did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean, never mind. Wait, what? Why is she saying this? A bit soon after what?
Not sure.
Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Oh, they're so harsh to kill. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Wait. Why was he escorting a client to the station? I mean, it's not... No.
What does he mean by client? Back!
Wait, if I missed the chat... Can she already protest that for me? I am eating 2 carrots.
Just.
I can't eat carrots raw, man.
Why? They're good.
They are, but I don't eat... Like, if you gave me a full carrot, uncut, nah. Just, I couldn't... I could eat like them when, you know, they're cut up and they're part of a thing. They're on something or part of something else. But I don't eat, actually, I don't eat carrots that much now I think about it. I probably, I should. See? So, you come to the New Year's party too, Gil?
As long as we can all go. It's not like I have anything else to do, so...
Wow. I told you. We're depressing people. Yes, we are, Jill, but I love you for it. And I love your jeans under the skirt. I think that's hot. Anyway.
Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this.
Gabby, I think was the younger sister of our ex-girlfriend.
Oh yes. I believe it's a note.
A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so, it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st, and won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But
Final
please,
confrontation?
I really want to talk to you. Gabby. Wow. I read that letter while you were reading it too. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. Smarter than me anyway. The 31st is written in different handwriting.
Oh yeah, she asked me when would you be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it.
She's an underage girl and you invited her to the party. Come on, Gil. What were you thinking? Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. It's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologise after all these years.
Sounding a little bit like Neneko now. I don't know why, but I was suddenly reminded of her.
I mean...
You're not even trying to put her voice on, it's just the inflection and tone of your voice sounded like her a bit.
Fear and shame. That's how what Neneko felt all the time. Shame of being... what's his name?
Sandy Kida's partner.
Kida's butt monkey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes, and fear of what they might say. Oh, I don't know why I can like understand this.
Old being #relatable.
With Lenore.
Yeah, Lenore. Lenore
That's
was the. So who's Anna?
Who the fuck's Anna? Yeah, I thought it was supposed to just be Lenore, but in like cyber form. Who the fuck is Anna? Oh my god, now I'm even more confused. I remember this character, but I assumed that this character was our imaginary version of Lenore.
Lenore.
But she's in a schoolgirl outfit, so that doesn't... Unless she is Jill, but when she was younger?
Maybe?
No, that doesn't... It just doesn't sit right. Like, why is she imagining a younger version of herself? It doesn't make sense in the story. Oh well, we'll find out eventually. With Lenore, we never broke up formally. I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. I mean, she deserved to. You kind of ran out on her.
At that point, just make it official. Like, why be like, oh, we're not together, but I'm never seeing her again.
She didn't want to she didn't want to break the relationship. She wanted to run away, but she didn't, like, she was too afraid to actually make a proper decision. So she just ran away. So a proper decision would be, I'm going to continue this relationship and stay with her, or I'm going to break up with Lenore and leave. And it seems to me that she was just too afraid to make either of those decisions. So she panicked and ran away, Napoleon Dynamite style, from the stage.
Yeah.
And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby's in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that. And Joe, you idiot. You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Wait, who the fuck's
Here's Armitage?
Who the fuck?
How the fuck did we not know all these people?
Oh shit, who was Armitage? Armitage. Who the fuck was Armitage? Was it one of the random dudes? That's gonna annoy me now. Let me just check. No, I know who she is. It's Alma. She keeps fucking giving her different names.
For fuck's
Remember?
sake.
She keeps giving her different fucking
Dana,
names.
just fucking get the name right, please. Armitage?
Thanks, Gil. Titty Hacker.
Alma, right.
I should have just clicked forward. We would have got this. I don't know what happened when you...
I was distracted. I was distracted because Character Lover said, so can we at least say that she's real, not just imagination of Jill, because the cosplayers talked about how they saw her? Or should I say, a girl with jeans underskirt?
I now have this sudden desire to do a Google search for girls with jeans underskirts.
It's a good look. I like it, but you don't see it that much.
No. But anyway, fucking distractions. Yeah, let's just... Okay, Anna is a character of some sort. We'll go for it. That only she can see for some reason. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister. But now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back.
Gee, thanks, boss.
So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Oh, that is true. But the lifetime of regret is easier to do because you just run. Whereas the one day of fear, you actually have to like.
And the best part is, it's not mutually exclusive. You could confront your one day of fear and still have a lifetime filled with regret.
Yay, life! Anyway, yeah, you're right. I hate feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for.
Where the fuck are people like this? I swear down.
I see if I had a boss like this, I would probably marry her.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I would. or I don't know. I'd let her step on me or something. I don't know. But I'd be quite happy. Just like, see, even having friends like that is awesome. Someone that's like strong enough, and I don't know. I'm assuming the boss has been through shit, and they're able to like genuinely support you, but in a slightly half-arsed way. So it's not too awkward. She doesn't make it awkward. She's just like there when she needs to be, and kind of gives us a metaphorical slap in the face at the right time. It's awesome. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Shit. We hadn't even fucking started. Should we go with the same stuff, or?
I don't know. This is not adding up to good dreams. Sorry about that, but we can't always talk about happy-go-lucky stuff, especially when they're talking about depressing shit in the game.
Loopy, give us suggestions. I mean, what type of things do you want to hear to have good dreams?
That's a bad idea.
Just realized who I'm talking to, and I'm remembering all the comments.
Here's nighttime maneuvers. Yeah, I like this one.
Wait,
Sounds like an RPG song.
I thought you were
Snowfall.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, just from the first 3 fucking notes, you know.
Yes. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Please let someone relatively happy come through the door.
Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me.
Crack Dealer says, just run away and then use the copium method that, yeah, I made the right decision.
What? Not that. Hearing about Ash being stepped on, not good dreams. I mean, I'm glad that that's not a good dream for you. I'm just going to interpret that way.
Yeah. Second one. Oh yeah, you know it. Of course, I should have known that was coming.
Right, so we'll talk about Kuxel suffering. Okay. 2 weeks. Well, that's not this stream. That's Friday's stream when Kuxel suffers playing. What's that game? Not Dying Light. It's the one with the
Scorn.
No, not Scorn. The one with the girl, the white, the little lolly girl.
Huh? Oh, Ender Lilies.
Ender Lilies, that's it. There you go. That's what you need to get good dreams, Loopy. That's
my god, that's some fucking suffering right there.
I jumped in on that. You didn't reply to any of my messages, man. I was disappointed. But I was watching.
Did I not?
Suffer. No.
Wait, what? Wait. I thought I did reply to your messages.
Nah, you were just saying stuff like to Crack Dealer and stuff. And I was just like, am I here? Pixel can see my comments, can't he? I don't know. Fuck it. I did just watch you suffer horrendously, and I was like, lol. Wait, that was during the week as well, wasn't it? That was like Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, it's not often that I do mid-week streams, but I was feeling it.
Well, if you do it again, I'll be jumping in. But anyway, I enjoy your suffering. Oh god, I'm becoming like Loopy.
Doesn't everyone enjoy my suffering?
Well, I think it's Loopy. It's contagious.
Yeah.
I always tell Kuxel how well I fall asleep when you play it.
That's what I'm telling you. You should just load up my Elden Ring series and just keep it on loop. Right? Honestly, you will probably have great dreams then.
Yeah, Loopy, can't you just use the playlist that Kuxel's made up for
Elden Ring
and the Elden Ring and the Ender Lilies and just play them on endless loop? Especially when you took on the Tree Sentinel the first time in
oh my
Elden
god.
Ring. That was bad. So there's a
that was really bad.
That was like one of the early videos, Loopy, in that series. Definitely watch that if you haven't already. You'll get good sleep. Good sleep.
Wow, that's some dedication right there.
So how are you having problems sleeping?
Thank you, I guess.
infinite fucking videos.
That's a step more than I was expecting.
I wish I knew what would make me sleep easily. If I could download a video that easily, that would.
Apparently, this is like ASMR to. Anyway.
Why? Fuck! And then banging the fucking it's great.
I'm not the guy who does that much banging though. That's the thing.
See, when I bang,
I don't hit the table that much.
I bang my keyboards, not when I'm playing games, but when I'm frustrated.
Mate, don't fuck your keyboard up, man.
This is why I've got a separate keyboard from my laptop, and I'm like, if I break it, you can always either replace the keys because it's a mechanical keyboard.
Holy shit! It's raining super hard now.
Ooh,
you won't be able to hear it.
No, I don't hear it. Remember, we were over Discord, and that's super.
Yeah. Super that noise cancelling thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's like AI noise cancelling as well. You want a bit of the kind of Kuxel suffering while I just kind of go, alright Kuxel, how's it going?
To be fair, making a 10-hour me shouting remix wouldn't be too difficult using Adobe Audition. I learned how to do that, and you can make a loop very easily.
You should do that and just put it on YouTube. And then there you go.
But just go, and then just remix that for 10 hours.
Practically saying, nah, lift choking and copium is better. You can backseat them as hard as you want.
Mate, honestly, those
Live
fucking...
choking.
First of all, the Elden Ring streams were incredible for that. And Ender Lilies, while not as extreme, is definitely up there in terms of just difficulty right now.
I think the
I
most...
suppose this means you just want me to play harder games then. I've got quite a few games coming up which might actually fucking hit that.
I think
But we'll see.
the most I've been frustrated on stream or on recording is when I played Needy Streamer Overload. But
That wasn't on stream though. You
no,
uploaded
sorry, on
that.
recorded. On stream
Yeah.
or recorded. And for that was a recording. And I got so frustrated, but I didn't record the worst of my frustrations.
Really?
Yeah, because there was bits where I was like, where I'd like pause the episode or whatever, I'd fucking... afterwards I'd be like, man, fuck this, and then I'd record another episode.
You were hooked on that game, man.
I wasn't hooked.
I was
just
it was
determined
a
to finish
love-hate
it.
relationship.
No, they had 30 endings, and it was like you only had to do minor differences to get, but you had to go through the whole thing again, and I'm like, what?
Fucking Neo Automata has less endings than that. It has 26.
What? Nier Automata has 26?
Yeah, one for each letter of the alphabet. And that's how they categorized. Ending A, ending B, ending C.
How much do you have to like? How hard is it to get them all? Do you have to replay the whole game again, or is it just like?
No, you can get them because a lot of them are just like joke endings here and there, and they don't necessitate you to go out the way, too far out the way.
Mm-hmm.
The main endings are A to E, so A, B, C, D, E. You get those, and E is a true ending.
Right.
And then the rest of them are just like joke endings or bad endings or weird endings, just here and there.
Wait a minute. Crackdoors just said there's a streamer who buys cheap keyboards just to crush them and bang on his head. He literally full on smacks them on his head and breaks them. He got banned for silver. What the fuck, man? That's mental.
That I don't. I'm not sure.
You do that.
Me neither, but I wouldn't also call that self-harm. I just call that stupidity.
I call that rage stupidity.
No, thank you. I am not doing that.
All right, I was wondering what Lupu's talking about. No, I'm not, mate. I've got too few brain cells as it is to bang my head on a keyboard and lose the rest.
I bang my head enough as it is in random places. I don't want to bang on a keyboard.
That's freaking mental. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of you would love to see that. I mean, to be fair, if I was watching a streamer, I'd be like, yeah, can I see Gura do that or something? I don't know how she'd manage that, but if she can get her 3D avatar to smack her head on the keyboard.
I mean, in fairness, like not the 3D avatars or nothing, but I do hear quite a few of them, like when they're playing VR games, like sometimes just bang into furniture or something.
Out of anger?
No, by accident.
Oh.
Because when you're wearing the VR headset, you can't see where you are.
Oh,
it's
when
very
they're doing
common
the
for
full
people.
VR 3D thing. Sorry.
Yeah. If they're playing a VR game, they're wearing the headset, and then they're fucked because they sometimes walk into a table or bang their toe on something.
Yes, I think Neon District is on now. Crap, dude. It was Lucas saying Ash losing brain cells stream gone wrong. Ha. No. Yeah, no, I'm not going down that path. I'd actually have to show my face, I think, for that to work, unless I could get away with just like having the noises playing, and then I don't need to actually hit my head off the keyboard. I could just use anything and pretend it's my head. Doing it for the views, for an extra 2 views, totally worth causing brain damage.
Bun it. Moving on.
2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one's from Lenore.
Who's dead now?
Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Look, boss.
Compound fear is terrifying.
Yeah, boss, I wouldn't, like tell someone that they look fat in that outfit while standing connected to a fucking bungee cord ready to jump off fucking in the middle of 2 mountains with nothing, with a sheer drop. Like I wouldn't compound those fucking feats. Maybe.
Crack Dealer says, is that on purpose, or do you really just think about Gura when you think about VTubers? Lippy says, I can imagine Ame smacking Gura's head with objects. And yeah, so can I.
Imagine Ame. So yeah, I know the first VTuber I think of is Gura.
Because it's the one that you're most familiar with.
Most familiar with. Ame comes second. I actually might be more familiar with Ame, but I don't know if I've seen her more. Definitely she was one of the first I saw out of the English ones, I think. And I remember they were talking about introducing English ones. But Gura just comes to mind just because I've watched a few things with Gura in it. There was like a fan animation of Gura and Ame as well. And actually it was quite good. Gura was like this kind of like wild animal, like she was a bit wild. That wasn't a fan animation. That was made for her on her direction. The one with Ame in it, because the main character was Ame. You know the one that had Twitch.
Oh no! Right? Yeah.
Not Twitch. What was it? It was
the Tumblr nose. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
I think that was on their direction as well. I think it was done because they asked for it. I don't know, but like I remember that. I just think of Gura, and she's got that type of voice. I'm like, how is this a grown woman? It's like, and she's cute, but it's like, I don't know. Gura just comes to mind.
She's the most prolific one.
She's the most unique as well. Her voice is it's like a bit more memorable to me than Ame's. Ame seems like more standard as a woman, American woman.
I suppose you could say that. But I would say Ame sticks out to me because she's got a lisp.
Oh, do you know, I've not listened to her that much now that I think about it. I'm going to listen out for that now. But Gura, just like straight away, I'm like, it's something special.
Gura sounds like a little girl sometimes, honestly, especially when she starts getting really high pitched and screaming.
I wish I sounded cute when I was getting excited. I just sound like someone that you would call the police on.
I sometimes sound like a fucking dude, bro. But yeah. So, apart from that,
Luffy's saying Ash doesn't know of 2016-17 era VTubers. So the first VTuber I was aware about was I don't know if it's not.
He's in our eye.
So yes, he's in the eye. But you know, Project Melody, who wasn't actually a VTuber, she was.
She is a VTuber.
She's a VTuber now, but she originally was on what? What was she on?
She was on like fucking
Twitch,
Pornhub and stuff.
Yeah. That was the first time I came across like a virtual person on some sort of social media shit. He's in the eye I was aware of, and then I was aware of some of the Japanese stuff.
This has become a full VTuber chat thing. Okay, let me just answer some of these. Crackdiller says, hasn't I retired or something, or was it temporary? No, she's on an indefinite hiatus. We don't know if she'll return or when, if she does.
I heard she was pushing fucking crypto or something. The company
NFTs.
That owns it, NFTs, that's
NFTs.
Because it was Rev Says Desu was talking about her and how sad it was.
Yeah, because she's the grandmother of fucking VTubers. She was the first one that really became big. Ebola Chan's a much more hidden one, for good reasons. I think, wasn't Ebola Chan the one who became Kizuna Akari, I think. But anyway.
No, wasn't Melody was streaming on Chatterbait, yeah.
Chatterbait, yeah. It was boring, he says. She says, and then you never watched you watched Ebola Chan and stuff. Yeah. Not going to talk too much about VTubers who are current, but also had previous identities. Gura was a big one of them.
Wait, Gura had a previous identity?
You don't get into Hololive unless you've had some level of success beforehand.
Whoa.
All these people in Hololive had success as streamers before they got to Hololive.
Whoa. So Gura was a normal streamer before that?
She was one with. She had like millions of subscribers before anyway, yeah.
What? Was she like streaming as her actual self?
No. As a different VTuber. I'm not going to go too much into it though, because that's like hidden and normally not talked about.
How do you know about it though?
A lot of people know about it.
Whoa.
Lippy says,
You need after the stream, right? You need to like some other time. You need to talk to me about this. I want to know.
Yeah. Okay, Loopy says, I hate how every VTuber nowadays is so similar, unlike back then. I do see that as well. Like, even if a new generation comes up, they all end up doing the same thing. Thing that bugged me, I saw all of them playing Gundam Evolution, right? I'm glad that they're all getting into Gundam, because me as a Gundam nerd since the fucking old days, I'm like, yes, you all need to fucking watch Gundam. And they're watching it now. I saw Iris was watching G Gundam, and she was joking about Shining Finger.
Yeah, you showed me some of the clips from
but
from Twitter.
Yeah, and then the next day or something, a few days later, Gura's playing Gundam Evolution, and then the others are playing Gundam Evolution. And I'm like, come on, like, you can differentiate a little bit more. You don't all have to do the same thing.
Yeah, but if they're like all playing it, and it's like, that's the one you played, the multiplayer one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna pass it on and then play together and shit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Kiara was an underground idol. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know too much about it. I heard Kiara did a lot of idol stuff beforehand. It's why she is the way she is.
Wait, which one's Kiara?
Kiara's the Phoenix one, the one who's got like orange hair and speaks 5 languages or something.
Kiara. Fuck, I can't just put that in the bloody Kiara VTuber. Show me the goodies. Oh, yeah. I didn't know she could speak 5 languages. The things, you know. I just go into this blind. I'm an idiot old man.
Hey, Loopy, just a thing. We're not doxing anyone here, not going into real life details, okay? Maybe I can imagine people have found that information. We are not talking about that. We are not disclosing any of that here.
Pixel is very protective of his VTubers.
I'm protective of everyone on the internet. Like, you shouldn't have that sort of information just flying around randomly.
Loopy, what to do is we can have a chat some other time, not on stream, about what you know. Give us the deets, but not on a...
It's fine. Not
on a live stream, not on YouTube. Interesting.
The one that's actually very interesting to me is Ina. She was a professional artist before. She was doing art for like gacha games and stuff.
Whoa. Man, I feel jealous. You know, it's like coming across, like, for me, like an attractive woman that's like a brain surgeon, super attractive, and like a really amazing person. It's like having it all and unfair.
Off stream.
It's I hate that. You know, when you come with someone that has like all the stuffs, everything, looks, personality, you can't hate them because they're like a nice, really nice person. You're like, no, I want to hate you. You're too perfect. I'm
going to carry on with this. Don't push it, Chief. And Lippy, we will talk later.
I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything.
Well, she just went.
Yeah, I think she said what she needed to say, and she probably thought best to like head out and let Jill kind of stew over it.
Alright, sleep well if you're off.
Oh well.
Keep it up, Jill.
Thanks.
Let's finally have the first visitor of the evening.
Yeah.
Ah!
Wait, who did Stella?
You.
Happy holidays. Someone's happy. Oh, the ears.
The ears are perked right up.
Fucking, I'm smiling as much as she is. God, I fucking like Stella, especially when she's happy and the ears are all fucking up. Oh, maybe I'm a cat girl, man. What? Anyway.
Maybe I should actually fucking take a picture of this.
Do it. No bonking. Okay, Luffy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. Santa's also seemed to be popular with Dorothy, but we'll talk about that some other time.
Hey, I'm fine with that, talking about that right now.
Fuck. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Oh, fuck it. Fucking... Wait, how do you...
Hang on, what are you doing?
Forgot how to fucking take screenshots on a goddamn Windows PC. What the
Hit
fuck?
print screen, man!
I know, but on, like, you can there's a snip tool, which is even better.
That's what I use. Print screen has shortcutted that. So when I press print screen, it just automatically takes the screenshot and puts it in the snip tool. All right, I'll be right back in a minute, yeah?
Okay. Crack Deal saying everyone associated with idols has shady stuffs going on. I talked about it at the start. Yeah. That's that is unfortunate. That might be why some of these people who are idols and stuff like that are doing stuff like VTubing, because it seems to be a better, less CD. Loopy's like, children, I hear children. I'm so used to using my Mac that I've got like I usually just use screenshots. I have the print screen. I don't have a print screen. Where's the print screen button on my keyboard? This keyboard's weird. It's one of these keys, but I can't see it in the dark. Oh well. Yeah, I never because print screen just for me takes I think the default is to take a picture of the whole. Wait, that might be the print screen. I do not. No, that might be print screen. I don't know what that's doing. Let me just check. Under where does it go? There's screenshots. Nothing. Well, I guess that isn't the print screen button. This is what happens when you have a keyboard designed for both Mac and Windows. You're screwed. Start button, Shift X. Shift X? Ah, okay. I mean, there is a snipping tool. Yeah, just start button and then type snip. No, I'll just keep that open anyway in case there's more screenshotable things. Old man scrambling for his keys in the dark. I was just checking to see if it was a secondary option on one of these keys. And unfortunately,
this is why you should have a lighted up keyboard, man.
I do, but I was checking to see, because this is a keyboard for Mac and Windows, it might be something that's not part of the lit up part of the key. It might be a secondary option, and I was just checking to see if they had any, and they didn't, so I was just wrong. It doesn't tell me which one's the print screen one. One of these buttons will do it, but God knows which one it is, because it's in shit, I think it's still in Mac mode. Ugh, it doesn't matter, fuck it. Start button and type in snip should be good enough.
Are you still having trouble to take a screenshot?
No, I've taken a screenshot. I've done it.
Oh.
I'm just thinking like what the quickest way is, but whatever, doesn't matter.
I just press print screen and it does it.
I don't have a print screen button because
what the fuck kind of keyboard do you have?
Because it's a keyboard that's designed for Mac primarily, but also Windows. So the keys I've got are for Mac.
Let's get one keyboard for each, then you're sorted.
Are you nuts, man? I have to switch between them connected to the same thing. That's why I've got one that handles both. So it's fine. It just doesn't. One of these will be a print screen button. It just doesn't say print screen on it, and I need to just double check what the standard is. It's all right. I just do the start button and type snip. Job done. But anyway, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back, and I got a few sweets as well. So I'm enjoying myself.
What, man? Sorry. Sorry for that outburst. But I'm not sorry. I get to see you blush. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. I mean, on principle, you shouldn't, but
sometimes you need to.
I don't like showing my happiness to people. Sometimes people get jealous. I'm like, why are you so happy? Anyway, can you get me a Cobalt Velvet, please? Sure. Loopy is saying, get a Windows keyboard for Mac. So this is technically a Windows keyboard for Mac, and I'm trying to understand. There is a button here that might be the print screen button, but it's definitely doing something. I don't. Where does the print screens get saved to?
If you're doing just a regular ass print screen, you have to then paste it.
Oh,
it's gone to the clipboard.
Fucking bullshit.
I've got the snip tool set up, so whenever I press print screen, it automatically takes it into the snip tool. Yeah.
Let me actually try something. If I go paint screen.
If you have Dropbox installed, I used to do it on that as well. Print screen, I would just take a screenshot and put it straight into Dropbox.
Let's see, because there is a button that looks like a print screen button. but I don't know if it's actually... No, it doesn't seem to be... I've... Control V? No, it's just pasting that. Whatever, I will have a look at this later. I know, this is definitely... Oh wait, do I have to press the F function key? Because, again, this keyboard is set up for Mac and I haven't... It needs to be slightly changed when I'm on Windows, but I just keep it as is because it works. Because I then switch it back to my Mac. This is a problem when you're using Linux and Mac and Windows at the same time, and you just have one keyboard for them all.
Yeah.
So yeah, the easiest thing for me is start button, snip, and then open up the snipping tool, which is fine. Anyway, shit, Cobalt Velvet, yeah. Right, let's get her to aldehydes, the flanagrads, 5 cametrines, all on the rocks and mix.
What was that? Something fell down. Oh, whatever.
Oh, she looks a bit surprised.
Yeah, why? That was what she wanted.
Wait a minute. Oh, what? Does a snip tool not remember your last snip area?
I don't know.
This sucks. Because see the screenshot tool in Mac, that remembers the area you chose last time. So let me just call this still.
What if you want to do a different area?
No, it just remembers it and then you can move it. It's an adjustable area, just like with the snipping tool, but it just like highlights the area you chose last time, which makes it easier if you're taking a screenshot of the same area multiple times. It's a select tool, right? Just like on thingy.
On Photoshop, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like it will select that area and then you can adjust it. So it's not like it's cool. Anyway, here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How's she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often.
Hate that itchy feeling when you're healing.
I love the ears. Anyway, what about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. He was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Oh?
The old ways of what?
Old ways? There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mum's clinic was about to close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. Yeah, I get that. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labelled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul mouth. Short. Wait, what the fuck was that?
That's a like a. She's gonna start laughing.
Why? That's rude.
Just carry on.
Foul mouth.
I get the feeling Jill's gonna have a laugh.
Short fused. Always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look across her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self though. People mature. Maybe she shows signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you? What, like me? Ha 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 ha. Sure. Let's see, cold and sweet. So
You'll find sweet and then just get a drink with ice in it. Moonblast. And we need to make money, so the most expensive one.
yeah, not
Oh,
that.
fuck it, that's cheap, man.
And she's loaded, so a piano woman? Yeah, wait.
Oh ho ho! Has it got ice in it? No.
Fuck. Right, so Brantini? No ice in it either.
This is getting a bit.
What?
A blue fairy? Well, Moonblast is shit, but let's see.
Right, oh, Blue Fairy's fucking shit too.
It also has no ice in it.
No ice.
Wait, do any of them have ice?
I checked the spark. Did I take the Sparkle Star? Nope. I don't have it either. Piano Woman? No, it's only the fucking Brantini, I think. No? What the fuck? Yeah, it's only the Moonblast. Fuck.
Well, damn it. Our hands are tied.
Wait,
No, you put in one
powder,
too much. You put in one too. No, you didn't. It's fine.
One powder delta, one Flanagride, two Karmatrine,
Two
no bronze
Karmatrines.
and Instrat, all in the rocks and blended.
Ice. And blending is when you leave it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So she wasn't as gentle as she was now. No, cracked healer. She was quite a rough one, apparently.
Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know. Now that you mention it. So, I take it Say's family situation is exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Say's mum had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions.
Oh boy, and I was hoping we could have a nice cheerful first guest.
But apparently things got nasty when Say's mum, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At that point she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. He still uses a cane to walk, thanks to that. Holy fuck. She moved here, Say was born. She started a veterinary clinic. That's cool that she was able to do a veterinary clinic. So did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death 3 times. Holy shit. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, don't worry, I laughed too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. I wonder, is this...
I'm wondering if this is Gil. It's not Gil. Gil is purple.
No, it's not Gil. It might be Harry Potter, man, because Virgilio's like pink or purple.
Oh! Fuck. Okay, fine. It's also easier to talk to people.
No, it's Say.
No, it's Say! Of course it's Say.
You finally came. Welcome.
If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though.
Can I get you something?
I feel like having a beer.
Make that 2.
But I just want one.
Oh. I'm asking for one for me, Adding 1 to your order.
Pay up. Oh, that. Right.
Say, yeah, you're not the brightest, the sharpest tool in the bucket, are you?
Yeah, but we like her this way.
Yeah, but I feel like they don't need to make her stupid. Like, her character doesn't depend on that, if you know what I mean. But whatever. I love Say. Or let's mix that, stop. We have a beer. Mix that, stop, and we have 2 beers. Here. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hey. You should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella?
Because you come across it. It's the fucking drill hair, woman. It makes you look older than you are.
But I like the drill hair. I'm gonna keep that as her laugh.
Yeah. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry, I had to leave, but Mum worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone.
What happened?
Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. What? The little guy managed to get his head and paws stuck inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. If it was plastic, you should have just gotten a hammer or something.
No, it's plastic, so if you hammered it, it would just bend out of shape.
But a jar would be rigid plastic.
No, they're saying if it was glass, you could have just smashed it.
Glass would be easier to break.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Because it was plastic, it made it harder to break. If it was a jar.
I like what Crack Dealer said. He goes, "Nah, this is fine. I want to say his background."
That's messy.
She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella was scared.
Have you ever seen a scared dog? Like making
I've seen angry dogs.
Noises?
I've seen angry dogs, not scared dogs.
I've seen a dog or heard it. At least maybe it's on TV. I don't know if I've seen it in real life. Like making that.
I've heard.
Sorry.
I've heard dogs having fights here, but nah.
See that when they're genuinely scared or feeling hurt or whatever, and they make that kind of like. I don't know what the word for it is.
Oh, the whining sound.
Yeah, it's not good. It's bad, man. You feel it. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Okay. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say.
Apple.
Please come again. You want to come too?
I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time.
Yes.
How was the party?
Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Oh, remember that?
Oh yeah. I do, yeah.
Had some fun, broke some glasses. Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there.
Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think?
But it's also a waste of food, as long as it gets finished afterwards, I suppose. Yeah. Can I get you something? Something expensive?
Let's try something classy.
Yes.
Classy sounds expensive.
Okay, I'm going to rinse my friend here.
Wait, what the fuck?
Classy.
Oh, there we are. Alright, let's go through an order to see which one's the most expensive.
Bad Touch is $2.50. Brantini is $2.50. Cobalt Velvet is $2.80.
We got winner so far.
Fringe Beaver is $2.60. And Mercury Blast is $2.50. So I think what was
third one? The third one.
Velvet. Just giving everyone Cobalt Velvets today. Oh well.
Nah, I thought you meant to say that, Crack Dealer.
Doesn't suit the work you do. What crap dealing? Right, all on the rocks. And next. Something classy.
Yep. This is the thing.
Yes, and it was expensive too. Dylan came in quite cheery about Sunday.
This Sunday? Oh, yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th.
Really?
There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story, and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa.
That...
Can you imagine someone goes like, I'm Santa!
Can you imagine a
Worship me!
kid? A kid going, I'm the incarnation of Santa. Here's presents. Here's sweets for everyone. Chucking sweets at kids' heads and stuff.
Yeah. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her.
Oh well.
Not a bad thing to stick, really.
Spiritual reincarnation?
Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit. What the fuck? Did they have like a final battle or something? And that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body.
Is that why she wears red?
That girl was delusional as a kid.
Ah. Speaking of things you did when you were young,
Heard you were fucked up.
Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Look at that sweat drop.
Ooh. Oh, that. Leave it on the cool one. That's fine. It's sweet that she's worried. But I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Oh. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore.
I'm like 20. Expected as much. Over as much.
Hey, can you get me something bubbly?
Yeah, sure.
I love a good bubbly drink.
Something bubbly that's really expensive. Bubbly. Cobalt Valve.
Hang on. Check the others, though.
Beer is definitely cheaper. Frothy water is fucking...
Sounds cheap as fuck anyway, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think...
Yeah, it's the Cobalt Velvet.
You're just getting all Cobalt Velvets today.
Hey, it's the fucking most expensive one we've got so far that fits the deal.
5 and ice. Here.
Bubbly, bubbly. Hey, Jill, this might seem a bit random, but... Do you remember the first time I came here? You were in a suit of armor.
Practitioner said, oh yeah, the Potter talked about this last time. I knew it was Stella's family. Was it Stella's?
He did, didn't he?
Wait, was Stella's family is Stella's family the Redmond family? Yeah,
I think so.
You're the second white knight I've served. Wait, what? I remember. Why?
Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with the White Knight?
Yeah, we've never experienced this White Knight ourselves. If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you.
Oh?
She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her drink and all that, but she came only for her job. At first I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all.
I feel like we did see this person. What kind of case was it?
Wait, who's that then?
I don't know.
No,
But that sounds familiar.
No, I don't remember anyone showing us their badge and be like, I'm a white knight, what's happening? And if it was a woman, I would have remembered.
What kind of case was it?
I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machine. Wait.
No?
No, I don't remember the vending machines telling her the suspect climbed on them. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Very professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case though. The way she lost her cool was... Suspicious. Yeah, this is...
You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. Yeah, Crack Dealer says you think it's the person that suspected Jill quite early.
Wait, who's that?
It makes me kind of jealous.
Oh, well. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it.
But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the key was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it.
I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that then?
Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you've served weird. I mean, really? Just 2?
Weird, I know. I spent most of my life with almost no interactions with white knights until I met you.
Means you've had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought.
Yeah, it was,
yeah.
I bet, yeah.
Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill.
Well, you're just gonna head out? Fucking yeet yourself out?
She fucking quit. She made it weird, man. She had to go. There's no other options.
Please come again.
Thanks for the dough.
I'll go take my break, Gil.
Sure. Perfect time to leave it now, I think.
Yeah, well, look at this. Lovely. Oh, a bit of Dorothy's. No, never a bad thing.
Yeah, but she's so fucking off screen most of the way.
I know. I don't know why they've done that. Just to save. Ah, shit. Gonna have to save what the fucking.
Wait, what? Are we out of space?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Let me just. There you go. Our faces are back on the thing. So yes, that was Valhalla. We got a little bit of backstory on Say's life as a teenager. Who else did we meet today? So
Anna.
Oh fuck, Anna! Holy shit.
Yep, Anna. That was the big one of this episode, I think. It was the creepy one, the one who may not really exist, the one who's sort of just weird. But
Jill doesn't wear jeans under a skirt though. She wears tights. I'm going to look this up now. But anyway, yeah, she pointed out the style choice of wearing jeans under a skirt, which has now got me intrigued.
Wanting to wear a jeans under a skirt?
No, but...
Fine, then I'll do it.
Right, okay. Cookso is going to wear jeans under a skirt and take pictures of that. You know, like when VTubers do it and they don't show their face, you can take a picture of yourself in a skirt over some jeans.
Oh my god!
Post it on Twitter. There you go. Cookso's gonna do that. But yeah, so we met Anna, who it's a figment of our imagination that no one else can see, but it's probably going to become more prominent as the days go by. We are on day 15 of, I believe there's 19 days.
19.
So yeah, still a few days left. I think the big thing will be the last part, the New Year's party.
Yeah, because 31st will be the last day of the year in this game, and it's also 4 days away in game. So yeah.
Crackdealers pointed out that they said, "Why did you call him Gil when his name is something else?" Then they both came up with a very bullshit story to cover it up, and Boss interrupted and saved them. Shit, I remember this interaction, but I don't remember what these people looked like.
Me neither.
And so there was.
It's because they only came that one time.
So let's see, Valhalla to White Knights, because now I'm fucking intrigued. Images. Oh, a lot of weird stuff comes up when I do that. Fuck. I'm just gonna say White Knight. Oh no, what have I done?
What happened?
Oh, Windows. If you press a certain fucking combination of keys, it goddamn switches Windows around.
Brilliant.
White Knight.
Well,
characters. Well, I'll just have to look at this some other time. Yeah, Say. So there's Say, but there's apparently another one and it's not coming up. Fuck it. I'll look that up some other time. But yeah, no, this has been interesting. Anna is interesting. This lead up now to the big New Year's party where Kimberly. What's the little girl called?
Kimberly?
I don't know, man.
Gabby!
Gabby. I was thinking
Gabby!
K or G, and I was like, I don't know why Kimberly. I knew it was like a short name, and I don't know why I said Kimberly. Fucking, I don't know
That's as long as he can get.
if that's a reference to Kimberly from Power Rangers, but
Now you're showing your age there.
that is a name. That does feel like
Oh.
an old name. You don't hear about people called. No, it's usually Kim, isn't it? Kim Possible. Don't usually use the name, the full name. But anyway,
Until a mum set comes and says, Kimberly Possible!
Kimberly Ad
Whatever her
Possible, or
fucking
whatever
name
her
is.
full name is.
Yeah.
But yeah, her mum was pretty cool. Her mum was a fucking brain surgeon, and her dad was
I
a
never
rocket
watched that
scientist.
show.
Yeah, I did watch a bit of it. Her friend was hilarious. He had a weird naked mole rat as a pet, and he was hilarious as well. But crack to this man. Interesting stuff. We'll see where we go next week. Maybe we'll get some Dorothy. We didn't have Dorothy this time. Not great.
They had her at the party, man. Come on.
We did have her at the party. That was last week, though. We didn't have her this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, too much of a good thing is bad for you.
If I had to suffer too much Dorothy, I wouldn't complain.
I'm sure you will after a while.
I'd like to be tested on that. But anyway, yeah. No, this has been great. Hopefully, you guys
I got fucking 3% left of my battery, so yeah.
What, in your phone battery?
Yeah.
Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this. Do anyone watching this after the fact, do check out Cook Soul's channel. He has a channel. I've got a link to this in the description. I always do. He does streams on Fridays. He does chill streams sometimes randomly during the week, and he has a lot of interesting videos.
This Friday is Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake for the MSX. I've already put up the stream thing for that. 9 o'clock. So yeah, on Friday. Metal Gear 2. That'll be a long stream though. Maybe 6-7 hours. Maybe even 8, depending on how long it goes.
Holy shit, man! You're testing me. Cratter's like, I saw a very high budget Japanese porn, just like enough.
But was it uncensored?
That is the key question. And
that is the key question.
I think on that note, we'll leave it there. So, I'm Ash Mannix.
I'm Cookcell.
And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.